and food shop. That was very serious. I was very serious about that. I will start the workings of that. I need employees.
She opened up a restaurant?
How do I go about that? Yeah, I'm gonna open up Luna's potions and potions. It was potions and meals. Meds and meals. Excuse me. It was Luna's meds and meals.
Yeah, she could do profession cook and use the I could use the.
I already have potions as a. I already have the potion.
I could use the running the business thing. I mean, I did it with I pretty much did it with Claudius when he was for him running his inn. So could do the same thing with her. Should hire some managers while she's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got rules for that. They got rules for like, starting it up and seeing how much profit you make, and you can put like investments in it, have it make more profit. You can hire workers, you can hire a manager to take care of shit while you're out adventuring.
I'm gonna take a page from Claudia's book. We need revenue when we're out adventuring.
And I get to I get to have fun rolling up shit that might happen. There was one time I did that once with Claudius. I was rolling some shit, see what I think I had two things.
Yeah.
I had two things happen. I think one time I rolled, and he had I think he had like a little bit of a loss in profit because he didn't have enough wine. He didn't have enough alcohol. There was like a low supply of fucking alcohol, and it was due to some trade issues in the city. He couldn't get a hold of some alcohol, some shit for his inn. He was like low on stock.
I remember him going somewhere RP with some traders as well.
Yeah.
To get that. I forgot what was it that he
try and see what the fuck was going on. Yeah. And then there was another time.
That dude just like teleported over there.
And there was another time a group of were-panthers that came in. They were trying to bully everybody around. They were trying to like stake their territory pretty much. And Claudius is like, nah, y'all fucking with the wrong people. Claudius didn't even do nothing. He just looked over to I think it was Zynel and Rodin in there. I think they were not Rodin, Zynel and it was Zynel and Zalarian. Zalarian and Zynel were both in there, I think.
Yeah, guess what? You guys, when y'all were low level, y'all worked at the inn for a bit. I know Sino worked there for a little bit, then he moved on. So did Solarian. Even Blisswell worked there for a little bit. He's like, all right, moved on. And then he kept good friendship with that druid
Shenson?
That female, I forgot.
Yeah, she stayed. Yeah, she would hang out in the.
Always had good rapport with her.
Yeah, she would hang out around the wilderness around the inn. Like
anyone messing around the sanctuary though, they have to mess with that shield guardian Claudius left back.
Oh yeah,
there.
now you got
Isn't
the shield. Yeah, now you got the shield guardian there.
Probably the Dwagar probably has like pendant in the meantime. Like, so you need that muscle, get that shield guardian. Get people out.
For real.
That shield guardian is a high level for that particular region. Is high level shit.
That shit was funny.
Like a freaking artifact. Yeah.
Because I know Rick was like, yo, who the fuck are these guys fucking around in our establishment like this?
I remember he tried to be fly. That's when he got that ability with his magus where he could pull his sword from the second floor. He's like, because he had the weapons.
Yeah, he just left his weapon in his room. Yeah,
that's the first time he wanted to try it out.
He summoned that shit to his hand like, all right. And then they all turn into fucking were-panthers, and he's like, everybody was like, oh, the lycanthropes, okay.
They're messing with the wrong crowd. They're gonna have to get like.
I think.
Up and rock steady.
I think Rick was like, oh, they're were-panthers. That don't matter. He's like, that don't change anything.
That magus spike damage with that shocking grass shit. One shot.
That shit was funny though.
It's hilarious to survive the ordeal, man. I mean, Vindicator's an OP as it is. You add in some iron in there. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so any information about starting a business, Lewis, send it my way and I will read through it. I think I found one page on that I see so far, but I don't know if there's anything else.
What up, yo?
What up?
What up,
Hey, man?
What up? What up?
Fucking Lucian could use the back of my fucking shop to make his firearms. Yo, let's hold on. We have a system. Wait a minute.
Yeah, man. I'm about to.
How long does it take Luna to make a level 1 potion?
I'm assuming, judging by the rules, 2 hours. Well, yeah, 2 hours.
Okay, that's a few level 1 paladin spells. You know,
I have a plus 16 in alchemy right now, so right. I think that'd be pretty good. And then level 10, I'm gonna start crafting the magic item that allows me to double the amount of potions I bring out a day, on top of getting a hex that allows me to double that, essentially tripling the amount of potions I can make in a day. I'm just saying, Lewis, there's no way. I tried to do some more digging about whether or not the witch's brew and the cauldron stacked, and I can't find anything on it. Like, I don't think you can make 48 potions in a day.
I mean, if we were, if you know, when I did the math, that's what it would amount to. I don't see why it wouldn't stack though. I mean, because one thing, I mean, specific trumps general. That's usually the rule. When it comes to, especially when I know when it comes to D&D and Pathfinder, it's like if there's a contradiction, you go for the specific wording and not the general wording. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, I mean, I don't see why not. You got a magic item, and then you got a hex, and they work together. I mean, it took a feat, and it took a hex. It took a hex, and it took a magic item to do it. I mean, you still need money to make. You still need the money to make 48 potions in a day, but.
I have to dive two spells that I'm
and then customers to buy them.
Yeah.
And customers to buy them, because it's not like, yeah, it's what was I reading? I think it was in one of the Pathfinder books. They actually gave it was
probably a good idea to.
Was it Pathfinder or was it? I think both books did it. I think Dungeon Master's Guide 2 and then Pathfinder, one of Pathfinder's books, pretty much said the same thing. Like when it comes to like PCs trying to run like magic shops, they said it's just not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not cost effective.
Profitable.
I see.
I mean, plus it depends on what. Even if you're making something that everyone wants, like high demand, like easiest one, fucking cure potions. You know, you could make You could make 50 potions and have it in your shop, but you're not gonna sell 50 potions in a day. Like it'll probably take a year or more to sell off those 50 potions. Like
unless you get creative.
Well, if you're if you want to run business the way the Zentaros and
yeah,
yo, Forgotten Realms, like, especially in the
what's that other way divination spell? Is there a mercenary group out there that are in dire supply of cure light wound potion? The Centaur agents.
No.
25%
no, here's the
25% discount. You're still making a killing.
Here's the fucking thing. Fucking
sell that shit wholesale.
Forgotten Realms
So I'm
has
trying to do with that
the
gunpowder.
Forgotten Realms has a lot of organizations and merchant guilds and shady ass
Band of the
business
Hawks.
dealers that will do.
You know the Band of the Hawks out there.
They do. They have information on like I think there's one mercantile organization called the Iron Throne. They do some shady shit. Like there's I think it was
Lou,
I think there was one
I
merchant. I remember there was one merchant guild that was like they purposely like hire brigands and thieves to like attack certain things so that there's an increase in demand for weapons and armor or some shit. Like they do some they they like to
Big Pharma. That's what that sounds like.
they do some
Yeah.
they do shady shit.
They're
in
talking
Forgotten
about
Realms.
economic terrorism for like
Yo, for
7
real.
weeks now.
Lou.
Oh, the Zentarum.
BG3. I encountered the
Zentarum. They got Zentarum in there.
Already
Oh shit.
Yeah, they do. Already they do their illicit smuggling and shit. And at first you don't know it's them because they look like regular.
Yep.
Regular, people, warriors with the subtle leather. And then you find out, hold on a second, these are the freaking Centarum.
Yep.
And then you see that these people can be cruel if they want to.
The black,
but they try to be all fly, like
they call them that's their nickname, the Black Network for a reason.
I got the secret password to one of their hideouts. I'm trading with them now.
Yeah.
And I'm so tempted to KO them, but I'm like, nah.
And
they got some good wear.
I don't know if you hit this point yet, but I don't want to spill it. Have you gotten to the Temple of Shar yet? Have you gotten there yet?
Yeah, but I haven't gone to the underground. I went down there in the camp, but I haven't explored yet to go to the.
It's important that you do that for.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I intend to do. There was a Minotaur there. I took the Minotaur out, but I intend to. I didn't know I still had a whole bunch of Act 1 side quests that I didn't finish up. I'm still at Act 1. I thought I was gonna, even though I found how to get to Act 2 like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, hold on a second. I still got a whole bunch of side quests.
I bit the bullet and ordered a new laptop.
I almost
so that shit's
missed
coming.
Saw the laptop that you showed, Lewis. It's not a bad laptop.
Antonio, have you done the battle with the Gift Yankees yet?
What'd you say?
Yes.
Yeah, with Layla's people, Gift Yankee. Have you encountered them?
Yeah.
They're Act 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
so
they were tough as hell. You know how I did.
Okay, so this is what I talked my way out of it. I talked my way out of it the second time because the first time I couldn't do it and they bodied me.
Dude, I beat him the first time, but I did a Claudius type shit though. I was like, holy crap, they're beating the Jesus out of me. They're like level 5, level 6. I'm like, what? I'm only a level 4 party. And then I remember that stupid horn. I don't know if you got this horn from those ogres. Yeah. I called the freaking ogres, like 3 ogres, to come help my ass out. That was a freaking battle changer right there.
I haven't used the horn yet. I have
3 ogres came to help me out. Lou, you gotta love this. One of these ogres is so godlike. He could, like a headband of intellect. This ogre Lou, he ate a human that had a headband of intellect on. Somehow this headband of intellect mutated, and even though he consumed it, but it gave this ogre Lewis +6 to his intelligence. So is Lewis still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening.
Lewis. Oh yes, so Lewis. So it gave this ogre like +6 to his intelligence. So this is like the smartest ogre I have ever seen. It's so funny, it's comical. Because they still talk like guttural, like they're stupid. And he changed his name too. He's like, I forgot what his name is. Blah blah, whatever the enlightened. And I'm like, holy shit, this freaking ogre is mad broken. He's mad smart. So yeah, so he became smart by chance because he actually, he ate someone.
I missed that part. I didn't realize he ate someone that had a headband of intellect. I missed that part.
He ate a headband of intellect.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
He ate a gnome. He ate a gnome that had a headband of intellect.
Yeah.
And then the headband of intellect mutated, and it's inside. He swallowed
so it's inside
it. And just gives him like +6.
Oh my fucking god!
And he's not smart.
They be coming up with some wild ass shit.
Yeah, if you ever end up killing him, you'll get that headband of intelligence. And they did a little like scripture text instead of like headband of intellect. I think it's called warped headband of intellect, but it's still the same.
Because that shit's stuck in his gut.
It's just that they added like little.
That shit's stuck in his gut and won't digest.
it mutated, and they gave him an extra 6 to intelligence. But it's hilarious. He's all about that money, man. That gold. And he's like, you could pay him either in gold or in like, all right, either gold or you could negotiate. You're like, okay, gold or anyone you kill, you get to eat them. Sounds like something Adler would like. So I'm like, I kind of like, nah, man, you ain't even know people on my watch, but here's the gold. And you can also do deception too. Yeah, sure. After you kill him, I'll pay you. And then, if you're lying, you don't pay him, then you have to toss some hands. But he looks tough though in his crew. But I'm gonna eventually have to kill him though.
I don't know, man.
I want that. I
haven't used the horn yet, but I might have to use it for the battle that I'm in right now.
No, I got to use him. I did a deception check, and I could use him again. So I have the horn again. He said, "All right, you know the deal. If you need me, I didn't have 500 GP at the time, so I used a deception check.
Shit, all right, next time I use you. Good. Then.
Yeah, man. I used deception check and I passed. I had to use an inspiration point because I failed at first. That dude was gonna kill me. So I used an inspiration point so I could freaking reroll again. And he's like, deception. I'm like, oh, next time I use you, I'll have 1,000 GP. All right, you know the deal then. And then he gave me the horn back, and that's that. Because that's another fight that I got KO on before, and I'm gonna go back to using them. You know the face fighters? They kill the shit out of me back when I was like level 3.
I think I missed those.
Yeah, they're like they're by another by the Goblin of Blight City, underneath on the ground. It's like a level 5 face spider. It should be teleporting everywhere. And it kept producing more spiders. That shit killed me when I'm like, whoa, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Got KO. I'm gonna probably use the then again, I think my characters are powerful enough now. They're level 5. I just tried out Fireball with Valdir. Yo, Fireball in 5e is more powerful than 3.5. Because you're doing 86 damage at level 5. I'm like, what? 86 damage?
Yeah, it starts off at 86.
Yo, Luke,
Valdir is freaking destroying.
It starts
what
off
did
the
the cape and the headband do again? I wrote it down.
Oh.
It was +2 to charisma.
You know what? I should have.
That gives me a 5.
I should have just sent the new character sheet over.
It gives me what? +5, and then that weird shit. I just don't know what the headband. Headband.
Wait, hold up. Do I have the new one? I might have the new sheet. I'll send it over with your updated stuff so you can see it.
Okay.
Let me double check. Well, I hope I did.
We're
definitely gonna the dazzling display route then.
No,
Where's Samuels and Watson? Are they on their way?
I don't know what's up with them. Fuck. Alright, I gotta send it on the fucking.
I haven't checked.
Oh, there's one.
There's one. That's gotta be on his way.
Night. You kind of messed with something that I was in the works, and that
so
if she hit her villain era, I was gonna turn her into a dark sister.
So Antonio, have you been learning a lot about the Selenites? The Selenites are like the arch nemesis to the Char practitioners.
Yeah.
I've been seeing so much lore about the Saloon and Char.
So funny because they're like, well, if you get down to the bottom of the temple, that is one thing that comes up is if you can kill one or not. That comes up.
Now I know how I'm gonna cure. I know it's meta out of character shit, but now I know how we're gonna cure Luna of her sharp sickness. We need to go to a Selenite priestess. High priestess.
That's the problem all in all.
Yes, so you can become a witch or the witch goddess.
The hell is that sound?
Yo, I'm learning from this game.
Is that somebody's mic?
I don't know.
What, the water?
Really?
It's all static.
Like water running.
That's Samuel.
It does sound like water running, yeah.
It just sounds like water running.
It was
This is
Samuel.
water running.
I had to mute him.
No, I think
I'm
he
mad
muted
that I
himself.
fucking
Somebody's in the bathroom.
I'm mad that I fucking romance Shadowheart. I should have romanced Karlak because that bitch is a bad bitch. I'm just.
You romance who?
Shadowheart.
Yeah, my character did too.
Karlak.
Who you should have romanced? Yeah.
Karlach
No,
is
well,
a
my
beast,
yo, my
guy.
Karlach, my character, he has a love triangle with both, with the Yankee and her.
Ooh.
But they don't know. They don't know though. So it is what it is. But listen, the Shadowheart, her stuff, as far as like liking my character, is almost all the way to the right. Like almost all the way to the right. It's like holy crap. She might as well be a cohort. I think she'll do whatever my character says. She's not even a freaking PC. She's a freaking cohort.
I end up changing Shadowheart's
You know,
class.
You know what I'm using right now? First time I take out Shadowheart out of my party because I want to try out the other classes.
Fuck,
I'm using
come on, this piece of shit needs to load.
Well, the demon, red demon. I'm using her, and I also put Will in there because I want to see the role playing interaction between those two. And I even I had it in the freaking thief in there also because I haven't used him in a long time. He's good to use, by the way, if you want to like pickpocket, steal crap. But when I'm going to battle, I'll bring in my freaking Githyanki in there. You know,
bring
Karlach,
Shadowheart,
right. But when I'm in town, I'd rather have my rogue in there than Will. They both have very high persuasion, deception, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm learning how to rotate them out because before I just was using the same people.
I should have fucking
people for everything.
I should have fucking did barbarian because that shit's nasty. That shit's nasty.
You know you can respect your class, right?
If you want to, GP,
you can just go try it out and then go back to your old class if you want.
I multi-class in Bard and Warlock.
Okay. You know what I did with Shadowheart? She is so much better for me now. Because before she had the stupid trickery domain. I respect that, and I put to me, like the war domain and the life domain look like the best. I gave her the life domain.
I gave mine the war domain.
I gave her the light domain. Yo, as a freaking bonus action, I could freaking heal people from like half the field away. Bonus action, and then with the regular action heal. She's a freaking heal bot now. Freaking mad OP.
Why the fuck they gave her trickery? Like that shit didn't come in.
Yeah, that shit is whack. That shit is good for like a illusionist wizard. I never used any of her what do we call divine domain crap. So lame.
I gave her war domain.
Because she has good AC. I don't need freaking mirror image with her. I want her to get freaking hit. She has freaking AC. She got shield. Right. I want her to be tanking. Well, she's like secondary tank, but
come on.
Open up the
document.
War domain looks tempting though, because you get martial weapon proficiency.
It's really good.
But light proficiency though at least gives you light domain at least gives you heavy armor proficiency. I'll take that. And it's really good for survivability.
I turned Shadowheart into a war priest, and like that changed everything.
Yeah, I might try that out just for shits and giggles. I probably might like that better. I like martial oriented clerics.
I turned Karlach into
me too. Karlach, Berserker.
That shit's bad. That shit ain't playing around.
Yeah, they got that shit from 3.5, the Frenzy Berserker. I think that's like Frenzy Berserker they did for 3. Yeah.
They got the Berserker.
Yeah. That shit ain't playing around.
They toned it. They toned it down because the 3.5 Frenzy Berserker.
They toned it down. You can't kill your
you can't accidentally start attacking your party members. Yeah.
Yeah, if your party members are the only one left.
I get hit like 3 times. I'm like, that's sexy.
You need a cleric or something with calm emotions with a Frenzy Berserker 3.5. Otherwise,
I like that. I like that version though because it makes things interesting. Plus, you get a lot of.
Does it?
Yeah.
I wanted to play.
You know why? You know why? First of all, the clash. First of all, the clash. The clash makes you fucking powerful ass berserker. But that's the drawback. I think the drawback is like I think you got to roll a will save, or you just start attacking anybody. Fucking
anybody.
You know where they got the idea?
And anything could
they got no. They got the
even if you walk into a trap.
The reason I like that prestige class is because the person who wrote that prestige class up was watching Record of Lotus War. That's because they got it from what's that dude's name? The fucking berserker in that anime. Because there was a berserker in that anime, and he had the same problem. Like he was dumb strong when he went into it, but he had to control it, or he would start attacking his allies. He ended up dying in the fucking series because I think he berserked too much or some shit, and he ended up dying.
Yeah, I had that concept for my Goliath, I think it was Barbarian. That was my intention. I wanted to
Oh,
prestige
you
class
wanted
and
to
then
make him
Prince
into.
Berserker.
Oh my
That would have been
god,
fun.
that shit is
Yeah.
crazy. All right,
You remember my? Yeah, I got to use them a little bit. Remember when you came over here to New York that we did like a dungeon bash? Everybody, I played my Goliath.
right.
That was my intention. I wanted him to be a frenzy berserker, man, just kill people left and right, everywhere.
All right. I sent it. I hope the document is updated because I've noticed when I've sent documents over. The fuck? It's not even showing anything. Maybe I just save it to
Go
files.
20 plus 5.
Does it show the equipment? Does it show the cloak on there? It should. At least I hope it does.
Yeah, it shows the Cloak of
Oh,
Charisma
okay.
under temporary score side and temporary
Good.
modifier.
So the items that you got, they all should like your character sheet should be updated. All that shit should be updated.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm gonna start fleshing out Luna's coven, so I have a lot of questions that I need to ask. We will do later, but I have a lot of questions I need to ask.
Where the fuck is it?
Want to further advance
saved it in here. That's
Luna's
why.
character.
Oh, it won't let me open this? Okay. That's new. Fuck.
What?
Oh well.
Vision?
Alright. Do we got is he in the chat? I mean, is he in the... He logged in. I don't know if he's present. Roth, are you there?
AFK.
This nigga better not ever talk about people being late. Better ever talk about nobody being late ever again.
Yeah, hello?
What up? Okay. Alright, I will just start. Ms. Watson will just be late.
I'm here.
So... Okay, yeah, I hear you. I hear
You
you.
hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you. That's what I'm saying. We'll start then. Watson will just be late. So last we left off was your characters had finished dealing with the Grimlocks, and you spent your time looting a couple of hours, and spent time setting up like a camp in the caverns so that your characters can rest and recuperate and go over what they discovered and formulate their plan to assault the next place, the final place, the one leading to the final one of the Dark Trio, Myrkul, the former god of the dead. Resting periods. Is I'm assuming Rolf has slots to like give some people a restful sleep.
I ain't got to worry about that. I'm falling asleep.
Is my guy not on the screen? Oh, there he is.
I think he has enough.
Are we sleeping down here? That's crazy. We struggling for real.
All right. So he Does some keep watches. Probably, I think he has enough to. I know each casting he can get 2 people, so I think anybody with insomnia would have it.
Oh, we're actually camping?
Yeah,
What else
that was
can we do right now?
that was mentioned in the last session.
Yeah, I needed to get my guns back anyway.
I
Yep.
need my spells.
Group need,
I didn't realize we were all that, that jammed up on the fight.
Well, I think the idea. I think
if we're sleeping, I have spells left to use keep watch and all that. Yeah, that was fine to use that.
All right. Yeah, the consensus was after your characters checked over the rest of the place, you realize you cleared it out. So you spent a couple hours looting, going over what you got. You chose a spot in the caverns to set up camp so that you can rest. People can get their magic back. People can get their health back. People can fix their firearms. People can recuperate before going to because your characters are aware they have one more temple to deal with, and that that it would be best to go in there refreshed. So you cast your keep watches, and your rest period was uninterrupted. You were able to relax, eat your rations, drink your water.
They had water in there too, right?
Yeah, there was some barrels of like fresh water. And
I think the chainmail that I took, was that better AC? I forget.
It was. It put your AC to 19.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna type it chainmail.
Put your AC to 19 and max dex is +2, which max dex is +2. I mean, which doesn't matter because you only have +2, so it works out. The armor check penalty is the same, so that doesn't change. So yeah, your armor class went up by 1, and Lucian's got his new updated sheet. I gotta send. So yeah, the item that you got, the Dead Man's Headband, should be listed on there, and your cloak is on there, and everything that your cloak increased is on there too. Your grit, your
damn, it bumped everything up.
Your grit, you got another grit point.
Armor class.
The Mithril Chain shirt bumped your armor class by 2, I think.
Yep.
What else?
Awesome.
You got more grit. When you use focus shot, it'll be +5 to the damage instead of +4. You got all your charisma skills went up by 1, so your intimidate's up by another 1, and bluff and
right.
Everyone's topped off at healing too, right?
As for healing, your character's got long-term care from Luna, which bumped everybody's hit points by 8. So when you guys got up from your rest, everybody's at full health except for the one who took the most beating. Roth is at 28 out of 29. He's like one hit point off. And Luna
I have
finishes.
4 spells.
I'm not wasting one.
I have 4 spells.
Shut up! I'm not wasting one.
She said, "Save your slots."
Okay,
Save your magic.
Slot.
Save your magic.
We're gonna get all of our spells.
Can he just use his spell slots to
he's
heal,
saying the night. Oh, you're talking about you're talking about the. Okay, that's what he meant.
Yeah.
He meant the night before then. So
Doesn't matter.
Roth is like, no,
Right.
save your wand charges. We're resting anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I've still got enough magic. I'll do this myself. All right, so you're max. Everybody's topped off.
Yeah, he didn't use any of his magic the day before. He should be topped. And I'm gonna have
Shoot.
Falcon on Falcon animal focus on Milktra for the next day.
What? Oh, Falcon.
Yeah, what
Okay.
up?
Falcon. Punch. uh, as for the, excuse me. As for the scrolls that you found off of Gralak, there were 2 scrolls. They're written using the Thoris alphabet, which is the alphabet used to write in several different human languages, one of them being the common tongue. And these 2 scrolls were written in common. And it appears to have been written by Gralak. There's a strange, rambling, and disjointed style to his writing. It makes it difficult to comprehend. But if anybody wants to roll a decipher script check, you can use that to try and uncover the basic intents of these scrolls.
Got it.
That's linguistics, right?
Is that
Yeah.
Is that
It's part of
linguistic, Louis?
linguistics. Yeah, it's part of linguistics. I was like, I said decipher script. I was like, oh yeah, that got rolled into linguistics.
Oh, well, Adler's probably really good at that. Let me roll one.
Yeah, let's go.
19 out there.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Addy?
Oh, okay. Let's see who's Gucci. Come on, man. Queen's 27.
All right, so Sophia, you were able to look at these scrolls, and they appear
I
to
haven't got
be.
the 29. Give me that.
All right, so you both look over the scrolls, hand in hand.
Give me that, Luna.
And
Give me that.
it was extremely easy for Adler to make more sense of it, mainly probably because it's written by a fellow madman. So
Perfect. Right up my alley.
um
No wonder.
yeah, it's rambling, disjointed style of writing. It appears they were written to be meant for and read by the Faceless One, which is the one that's apparently
Next target.
one that is apparently the leader of the entire of this cell of Ebon Triad cult members, and is located in the temple dedicated to Myrkul. So this writing states that a great power stirs, and that a swarm of worms is at hand. He appears to be writing about a power growing in the pool of the Dark Cathedral, which could only mean the pool your characters had seen when you first came down the elevator shaft. And that a power.
Yeah, what Feldrick said that you can add a summon.
And that a power that will serve the Ebon Triad as a champion would be grown from within. But that a still greater force will drive the power of evil forward. One passage in particular stands out, reading, "At last the will of the Ebon Triad be done, with the return of great Cuse, The age of worms is finally upon us.
Mm.
And that's where it ends.
If this is the age of worms that we're currently in already, this is definitely a lot more dull than I imagined it to be. I thought it would be something along the lines of raining little green worms and they would fall on people. And then those people would shift and morph into some sort of undead. But um yeah, this falls very short of my expectations. But then again, I wouldn't take his words at a literal face value. After all, he is
Is he cutting out? Or was that me?
It looked like he was
cutting
cutting
out
out.
for me too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out.
I'm out.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
hear
was
you
just
now.
cutting in and out.
It sounded like you cut off before.
Yeah, you cut. Yeah.
Oh well, Allah basically just said that he thought the Age of Worms would be a little more end of days than what he currently is experiencing, and that maybe we are not currently already in the Age of Worms. Maybe that is just hyperbole, and you shouldn't take his words at face value because he is a little touched.
Mm.
Well, there's one person we could get clarifications from, and that's this faceless one. He seems to be the sanest of the lot.
Let's go pay this one a visit.
So the characters gather their things, and you meditate, you pray, you finish your meals.
Take my big ass scorpion off my back.
Yo,
Bro, once I found that this motherfucker huge as fuck.
I know you wanted so bad to like hide it
I
in
thought
your
that thing was
hide it
always
in your
hiding
cloak
behind
or something, but yo,
I
surprisingly, neither
I really did.
surprisingly neither I think neither D&D 3.5 or Pathfinder have stats for just a like a diminutive scorpion, for like just one lone little scorpion. There's no
sense.
stats for one at all in both fucking systems. They have stats for like, you know, the bigger versions, like the monster scorpions, or the one you have, which is like a small monster scorpion. And they have the stats for a scorpion swarm, a swarm of scorpions. They have the stats for that, but for just one diminutive sized fucking scorpion, nada. I couldn't find both systems. I couldn't find one.
That shit said.
Couldn't find one.
Fucking small. That thing is as big as a small cat.
Which makes no sense.
Hunting
Imagine
Yo.
coming home.
Makes no sense because there's so many familiars. There's dozens of fucking familiars to choose from, and not one of these designers was like, oh, what about a scorpion familiar? Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna need stats for a little scorpion.
Coming home from a long day at work.
Not one
you see, like, a
motherfucker.
scorpion sitting on your desk.
They got giant.
The size of a fucking cat.
Not even in the
Yo,
not even in
this
the
shit
Dog Sun
makes
campaign.
they
upon,
have
that's
they
definitely-
have stats for a fucking mosquito if you wanted one as a familiar, but not a scorpion. It's like, come on, how you a fucking
You got a scorpion the size of a
Oh
cat.
my god.
Just sitting at home for some.
Motherfuckers got a
That
fruit.
scorpion can have that home. I'm not living there.
Motherfuckers got fruit.
It's a
They got fruit fly on the
dire
familiar
scorpion.
list, but they don't have a fucking scorpion.
black.
I'm so
Dire
that
scorpion.
shit makes me.
That shit is uncomfortably large. Like I'm looking at my cat sitting on my bed right now. Like that could be a scorpion.
Just switch the tail out for the stinger.
Yes, bro, that motherfucker huge as fuck.
That motherfucker skidded
Halloween
right,
ideas?
skidded right up to Ross and was
Halloween
like, "Take this healing."
Cosplay.
Take this heal. Nah, at that point you can fucking have the healing. I don't want it. Like
Oh shit.
you getting smashed. I'm sorry.
You getting kicked.
Live.
Getting kicked like an armored chihuahua.
Get poison and heal at the same time.
Yo,
All right.
yo,
Um,
let me get that scroll of anime dead, please.
Luna noticed it was missing from the pile. Like, no, I'm not kidding. I don't know when she decided to look for it, but it's not there. One of your party members snatched it.
Looking for what?
Anime dead. There was a scroll of anime
Looking
dead.
for what?
A scroll of anime dead.
Oh.
Sophia would look at me with such a side eye if I took that scroll.
Huh?
Luna, why do you need a scroll of anime dead? For research. I don't know about that.
To make money.
It's like,
Well, I don't think Roth will have an issue with that because it's just that corpse animated. I mean, some corpse were being eaten.
I don't
before.
know. I don't
It wasn't
know.
a big
I don't
deal.
know.
What's the
But it,
point of
well,
animating
it's well,
getting
well, I don't, well,
devour. Same thing.
sounds like a discussion in character on how Roth feels about it. So when that time comes, your characters
Roth,
sought to make, after you finish getting ready, you leave the caverns and you come back to the dark, the center area of the dark, the dark cathedral that you come back there and you can't help but glance over at the pool, like kind of expecting something, but but when you look
the
over
main
in that
entrance, right?
area, yeah, when you look back over in that, where the pool is at, the waters are perfectly calm.
Steve over there, Lewis.
Perfectly
Does
calm,
he detect
perfectly chill.
Evil?
She detects evil, like
Is there any
all,
evil
like
aura?
she
detect
detects like an evil aura all over that entire chamber. Like it's desecrated area. So she senses it all over there.
Can I use detect undead?
You seek for the presence of undead in that area, and you do not sense any aura of undead creature, of anything undead in that area, whether they were, whether they were hiding or if there was maybe some spirits lingering that you couldn't see. Like you don't sense any undead in that area. There is an evil aura in that area. There's an overwhelming evil aura in that area. In fact, but the waters are perfectly calm, like almost. It's so perfectly calm and like dead calm, like it's eerie. It's like not even. It feels like not even like a draft would cause the water to ripple, but it is a dark liquid that's just sitting there. There's a huge pool of it. Obviously, when the place was first built, hundreds of years ago. Well, the other thing your characters do notice is that there are remnants around, like around the pool. There are remnants of like a religious paraphernalia that would be used as if to conduct rituals, and dark spots here or there around the ground that may seem to be the dried blood.
Can do a survival check. See if it's blood.
You look over it and it's the. You can't think of what else that it could be, other than blood. But it looks like it's been dried there for quite some time, maybe a week.
Mm.
But yeah,
Okay,
you know,
so
and as you walk
I
over
guess that
there
place
to
still looks the same as before.
as you walk
But let's
over there
go
to
to another temple.
inspect it, yeah, you nothing happens. The water just still remains calm. I don't know how close you got to the water, but there was like a chill that kept a chill to your skin that kept growing in intensity, very 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 not like, oh shit, it's freezing, not like that, but it was like a very very slow gradual like in intensity of like the chill that's cloying on your skin the closer you get to the pool. But other than that, like, nothing. From what you've gathered between Feldrick and Gralak, like, they were working towards using the dark magic that's within this pool to, according to Gralak, create this champion of the Ebon Triad, call forth this supposed champion, whatever or whoever it is. And they just didn't complete it because obviously it would be here. And with your group having taken down two of the both sections of the triad, leaving only the remaining the final third, whatever, you seem pretty confident that you've prevented whatever it was that they were planning to do with that.
Nice.
Although you still can't help shake that eerie feeling looking at the pool. But other than that, there's the final doors to the north of the place with the symbol, the unholy symbol of Myrkul upon the stone doorway.
Yeah, Sophia's like excited. She's like, all right. So Roth, you leading this time or I am?
Take that as.
If Roth is talking, I think he's muted.
I'll take that as you are leading.
I'm muted?
No, you're leading.
He's either away. He's either muted or he's away from the. Which I don't know. I don't know what he does.
I think he's refreshing because I saw him leave. He left Roll20.
Yeah, he did leave from Roll20. He's probably refreshing or restarting or something.
Should I wait?
Knowing Matt, he's
If
probably
not,
gonna be
she's,
like,
leading
right?
the
Knowing
charge.
Matt, he's gonna be like, well, Roth.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you weren't fucking here.
Yeah.
So we'll give it another.
I'm just-
I mean, it's true. We need to make sure. We need to make sure.
You gotta be tight. Yeah.
Fatty.
Here he comes. Here he
Oh, shit.
comes. No, we don't. Do you hear us? Probably having mic troubles. I heard him earlier. Mockjaw's leading, so then Roth would be behind.
Alright, so alright, so we gotta set the marching order.
I'm back. So
Yeah, alright, good. We don't hear you though. Alright, Lou, so we could continue now. Let me refresh. Maybe it's me then.
Well, I don't hear him on Discord either.
Yeah, I don't hear him in Discord, right? You sure, Matt, you mute yourself?
Yeah, I don't hear him either. So
yeah, you know.
We see you fine on the camera, but no audio yet.
Hello?
And
There you
oh,
go.
now
Yeah,
I heard you now.
I heard you now.
This may
And
get
then
up
I
and
hear myself
give it
too.
a try.
For a second. All right.
You hear yourself too?
For a second, it's
Oh, you
not
probably
there.
have
It's not
to
there
mute
anymore.
all of us again
It's not.
since
Yeah,
you
it's not
refresh.
there anymore.
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
All right. So Mockjaw.
Yeah, so Roth was like,
Yeah.
Mockjaw leads, and then him, and then you.
Roger that.
So you know how we usually set this up. I have my long spear out behind Mockjaw.
You already know. Rob don't speak up. She's gonna take charge. Like, yo, he ain't say nothing. I'm out. Let's go. And Rob's gonna get mad.
I got the pepper.
Spell Mason. Stop messing around.
This guy. I like how you like reprimand yourself.
She has her She has her wooden shield out and nothing in her right hand.
We need more
yeah.
potions to give.
So you come to the temple doors, which are locked.
Where are we on the map?
We have Sophia looks at Lucian. We're in need of your expertise to
Is there a
pick
noticeable
these
lock?
locks.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Is there a noticeable lock on the
Where
door?
where are we on the map?
Oh, it's a different map. Lewis didn't update it.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
switch.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't switch over yet.
All right,
I
bet.
will once you get in.
We weren't in that old room that we were before, where there was like three corridors.
I mean, yeah, there's a lock. It's these stone doors, and
So
then
now
like there's this
now we're going to the
metal.
north now.
There's this metal plating in front of both
Yeah.
the like covering both the doors with the with built a mechanism built into the center of it for
Do we have the key for it?
A locking mechanism. Man, I remember somebody grabbing.
we have the key for it or
keys.
no?
I thought somebody grabbed.
I don't know
keys.
if I don't know if we found a key or not.
I mean, not that it matters.
There's a key
Lucian's
somewhere.
got them open before. What's his bonus?
Yep. Go Lucian.
Something ridiculous. Like disabled device was
Yeah, look at disabled device.
plus 10.
Just plus 10 total. Was there any other bonuses?
Just a plus 10. Oh wait, I had the goggles on, right? The
yeah.
Do those apply
the goggles
to?
are
Do those apply to disabled device?
Jesus.
I
I felt like did it was a small mechanism. Let me see. Goggles of minute seeing. Grab +5 competent bonus on disabled device checks.
Yeah, I see a bonus. Yeah, it is plus. It is plus 10 with especially with the tools.
Ooh.
2, 2, 4, 4,
Plus
3.
the
Actually,
size.
2, 4, 3, 7, 7. Yeah, and guidance. Yeah. So then Roth places some divine power upon you as you feel
Deafness.
you feel and deafness. You
Who got
feel
deafness? Nobody got deafness?
I
no.
do.
Oh, she does.
I
Put on
do.
no deafness
Did
to the boy.
she prepare it?
What are we at? Plus 17? What are we at? Like, plus
So
Sorry.
that would
I
be
shouldn't
plus
answer.
13 to the
I
check.
didn't prepare it.
Oh, you didn't. So then plus
I don't
12.
know.
So
When
then
you said
plus.
put on deafness on the boy, I think it felt like you were channeling
I didn't
fucking
prepare it.
Claudius.
I know, it was. I was like, whoa, wrong character.
Right.
Because you know, Claudius
Put
would have been like,
deafness on the
deafness.
boy. I'm like, oh
I'm
my
like, what?
god, this dude
Yeah,
sound like Claudius
yeah.
right now.
You caught that. I was like, oh shit, wrong character. Oh man, it's ingrained for me, like playing the mage for so long. What, like 7 long years, man? Almost 10 years.
So then,
just the
then-
the old fatherly.
Yeah, man.
Like
plus 11
Because
then.
he saw everyone in the party, like, you know, like young lads, you young chaps.
Two.
I'll take off 2, so
3.
23. All right. Lock is not simple. Lock's definitely not simple. It's not even just good. It seems to be pretty high quality.
Man,
It's a high quality lock.
25 didn't work.
Oh,
You remember
20.
You remember
That's a pretty
this
good roll.
happening with the other 2 doors, and you realize that it would definitely take some time getting it to open. You can.
okay.
gotta take
Takes
20,
20, man.
baby.
Yeah.
20.
Time.
20 it is.
You'll have to take 20. So after a couple of minutes,
20.
you get it open. It was a tough lock, but
Okay.
but you eventually got it
the
open.
DC is like 40 plus for that shit.
And the doors, the lock mechanism comes off. The plating, releases all the hatches, the latches, and you're able to push the doors forward to open them. And as you do so, you can see a hallway that's only about 5 feet wide. I'm sure Luna is
We gotta go through single file. How tall is it?
looking nervous there.
It's 5 feet wide. How tall? How
The
tall is it?
The
It's
height.
5 feet wide.
The
Sure, man.
height is 10
Uh-huh.
feet. I'm gonna switch maps.
Woo!
There we go.
That's a tight little corridor, little hallway.
Oh, you guys see the map already? I don't see it yet. Oh, no, I
No,
don't.
we don't.
I would say I didn't switch it yet.
Oh, wow, that is pretty tight.
I got your new avatar there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That shit looks dope.
Hey, you don't disrespect
That's
me,
how-
Lewis.
That's how she look. That's how she looks like now, level 4.
Where's mine,
All her
Lewis?
hair all over the
Huh?
place.
Well,
Where's yours?
She has
I
her
guess.
helmet on
I
right
guess.
now.
I guess we'll
But
see.
when we were at camp, obviously she'll take her helmet off.
I guess we'll see. I'm pretty sure I switched.
Yeah, we got a
Oh, you know what? I don't think I switched.
She
that.
got a new picture for
she probably-
Xanthus.
And when she's adventuring, she usually has like braids on. Also, like she probably has braids.
I do have a
as
Xanthus.
well, and then her helmet. Her hair is like braided.
You?
Or unless you have a Xanthus, but I grabbed one in case you didn't have one.
Oh, you got a picture for Santa?
I mean, I can make one, but I didn't even think about it.
And large creature, right him at the mouth.
Son, you see Ochanga around here flying around and being god like, want to put Xanthus on the map?
It's on my back. That's why I never thought of it.
She can occupy the same square. Xanthus speaks too, right?
Yeah.
I
He
thought
speaks-
I thought he only speaks to Luna.
No, he learned the language. He
What
learned
language?
Celestial.
What? Oh, okay. She
Like
understands.
celestial.
Sophie understands that. All right. Celestial. Hmm. Interesting.
Because he's
I,
not.
I didn't even know that fucking
Scorpions.
scorpions had vocal cords.
I know.
I took the feat Spark of the Uncanny, which
Uh,
allows him to learn a language.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
That would creep me
This
out.
dude talking, and it's not even anatomically correct for him to make sounds.
Still got the vocal cords for it, right?
Yo, she took a feat that just gave him organs he doesn't even normally have. That's godlike.
Hold up, my shit is lagging like a
How do
motherfucker.
you explain that?
The last time she leveled up, she really delved into the realm of what Shar is, and Xantis basically saved her. But the only way he was able to save her is by speaking to her.
Mm. That's dope.
And then when he
Put
came
her
out,
alone.
when they came out of the realm, he retained his speech.
Santos was sent by Saloon
He
to rescue
made
Luna.
a note to say that he's not from here. He was sent to find her.
By Saloon, the arch nemesis of Shah.
That was dope.
Mm.
Flying for her soul and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Where's my Luna? Where's my Luna?"
Picture, hold on. Let me look. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Bookworm, deadly bookworm.
And I'm gonna give you control of the your familiar as well.
Xanthus.
What's Santa's HP?
Shit.
Is it not on there?
6.
6.
It's
It should be 13.
13.
Want to get
Yeah, it's half.
13?
It's
Oh.
half. It's half
13.
the.
Alright.
It's half the master's hit points.
Okay.
Look at Xanthus. I'll send you a better one, but like this.
So
actually,
what's
this
the
is-
so we got Mokdra, Roth, Sophelia. Who's behind Sophelia?
Luna and Xanthus.
All right, who's
Luna,
behind?
then Adler, and
then
usually
Adler?
Lucian takes the rear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Lucian is usually the rear.
Okay. Damn, my
Because
shit.
he's both
There
a
it goes.
warrior and a ranged character. In case somebody like flanks us, Lucian could like wait him off temporarily. He got that gunslinger's dodge. Oh, Lucian is back full power. Don't he got guns back now?
Yep.
Guns blazing.
If Lucian becomes a siege gunner, that's fucking like, dude. I'm saying this right. I wanted to become a siege gunner.
That's too much firepower.
That's mad. You can turn fucking a siege weapon into a precise shot. That's
Crazy.
fucking what? What?
Then you don't even need a ship.
My
Normally
audio,
you need a
my in and out. I don't know what's going on.
That's weird.
Sometimes I hear you guys, and then you'll just be faded out sometimes, and then you'll come back in. I think it's just the heat or something. Maybe
I wonder.
affecting my
I wonder if
connectivity or some shit.
I wonder if the Roll20 server's fucking up. Cause my shit is delayed.
Right, because I'm looking at Roll20 right now, and this shit is blinking in and out.
Yeah.
Like no one's consistent.
Shit.
I haven't had no issues yet.
Yeah, my shit's lagging. Like the fucking ambient, the music that I got playing keeps cutting in and out for me. That's the thing that's cutting in and out for me.
Right.
Are you using that hardware acceleration thing that you said?
Yeah, I got that turned on.
Lewis look like Spider Punk over here.
And there's Lucian. My shit's just fucking lagging too. It'll be a couple of weeks before my new laptop
Yeah,
comes in.
it's the
though,
same
but
over here.
I got myself
But
like a new laptop.
it's weird though, because my
You
laptop
ordered
is like pretty much new.
You ordered one, Lewis?
Yeah, I ordered one. I couldn't take it
Look at
anymore.
Adeline. Y'all motherfuckers looking.
Couldn't take it anymore.
Adeline look crazy as fuck.
Shit's just...
You look like you fresh out of the asylum.
Look like he eloped.
Man, god damn.
Why Lucian in the wall?
He's trying to mimic the tactics that one of Adler's summon was doing before. Hiding in there, doing who knows what.
That's funny.
All right.
So
there you guys go.
I got 4. So you said we got a chance to meditate, and
like you
so
got
I gotta send you my new.
You got your magic slots back. You got your, fucking.
So we got.
You got your grip points back. You got your.
Nice. Nice. I appreciate it.
So what you see is this this hall goes down about like 40-50 feet before you can kind of make out. I mean, well, it goes to the extent to be a dark vision. Let me put that up.
Gotcha.
Dark vision.
Because the place is all dark. There is no.
We could use Rob. We could use Rob's long range dark vision to our advantage here. Doesn't he have like super long range dark vision? So he should be able to spot anyone before they spot us.
As long as it's a straight shot. I imagine the dark vision.
Because I'm sure there's other creatures here probably with dark vision, but I bet yours is probably superior. So you should be able to get the drop on them before they get the drop on
the
you.
Corners and shit that really makes my dark vision not matter. Like when you're in a dungeon, having that much range is.
So
I see him as always like guarding like town or city and area. Let's say he's at camp and everyone's sleeping. He can see out into the forest.
Open
like,
field.
20 feet.
Open field, right?
That's where it really is. People trying to get 60 feet, trying to get close. Roth is like,
not today, not tonight. I mean, not tonight. I was gonna say not today. No, not tonight. Yeah, that's my girl right there. So glorious.
Look at it.
Full of positive energy.
Yeah.
Emanate.
There's Sophia.
Even if she lost her paladinhood, she would still be majestic. Godlike.
And we got Luna.
That's 8 charisma right there. That's not even holy power.
I like the smirk on Luna's face. Xantus.
Hey.
Xantus
with the CG.
Because you know what? I looked up. You know what? I was trying to look up a green sting scorpion, and I saw that. I'm like, it's all black, and it's got a green stinger.
There you go, green.
So I was like, I gotta use this one.
You got the 2000. Nah, so you got the 2014 CG. Xantus.
Oh
Origin
god.
CGI, bro.
Anyway.
Nah, it looks.
Good. We
got
Adler.
That menacing look, man.
Adler looking.
The domineering.
Don't forget the
charisma.
I know Lucian's been putting up his.
Oh,
He got that coke. He got the coke charisma now, and the headband.
of heart kill over here.
Fly guy.
He's already
Yo,
throwing
he
the
got the
bras and panties at this guy, man. Lady killer over here.
Yo, see if you rip the fuck
Lucian
out,
Lake
son.
lady
He got
killer.
he got like 16 platinum chains, a Gucci scarf.
You know what? That is like the first treasure he claimed. You remember back in the first quest? Hey, I want that 300 GP gold chain.
Yeah, he took the gold chain. He had that
Rip
gold
the
chain.
fuck
He still got it.
He got all,
bro.
he
I
got
think
all
he
the bling
still
bling.
got that shit on. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one other character that
He
did that a
really,
lot.
yeah.
There was another character.
Ripped out.
Matt's Penthus did that a lot. Penthus did that a lot. That man had like
Yeah,
a ring.
Penthus-
He had like a
Penthus
ring.
be
Penthus
walking
is G,
around
man.
sparkling.
He
boy.
had like a ring
That's
on
a
every
GQ,
finger.
man.
He had.
Sleeping around with
Yep.
all the wipes in
Penn
town.
Penn
And
dressed like a fucking. He dressed like a pirate. Dude had a ring on each finger.
Mm-hmm.
He had a what was it? A emerald comb. And I think it was
Oh
like an
yeah,
emerald
he had a
comb.
comb
No,
that was
jade
made out of. It
comb.
was
And
no.
Louis
I think it was
like,
made out of emerald or
it's
some
an art
shit.
piece.
Yeah. So he had the comb in
Yeah.
his hair. Yeah.
Louis was like, "Oh, you gonna sell this art piece?" Fucking Penthus was like, "No, I'm taking that." And everybody was like, "It's gonna cut into your treasure on this magical shit." I was like, "I don't care. Give me that motherfucking comb, bro."
he's like, I gotta look stylish first.
For real.
This guy got a 300 GP fucking hair clip in his fucking.
More charisma comb his hair.
So I gotta run with it.
That was it.
All right. Lead away. I will.
Hey, you didn't put Mockjaw and Roth. Why are you leaving them out?
We gotta get new
Roth?
Roth doesn't have a full body pick yet.
We need to make one. I'm gonna make you one.
Oh, you got Mid-Journey too, right, Tony?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I made I made Luna's.
All the full body picks that I've made of Roth and Mid-Journey they look like Hulk.
You can do describe now, and what I do now is you can take a picture and then upload the picture, and it'll give the prompt. It'll give you a better it gives like a better reference. So like, say you want something to look like something.
Yeah.
If you have a picture of like a orc or something that you want the Roth to look like, you can just hit describe and then put that picture in, and then kind of fuck with the prompts that way. That's how I fucked around.
Okay. Where does all right, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Let's get to
a smooth gray stone corridor stretches about 30 feet ahead before it comes to an intersection, and you notice that the stonework here, unlike the other two places, or I should say the complete opposite of the last place you were at, the stonework here is smooth and expertly crafted.
Does anyone know, or did anyone do a religion check on Myrkul?
No.
I know somebody did religion checks to recognize the symbols, but I don't think anybody did any. I don't think anybody did a religion check specifically on Myrkul.
No.
All right. Like general knowledge wouldn't hurt to know general knowledge about Myrkul. But I guess we can save it for some, some whatever we run into something.
Like, I figured when we see something that prompts it.
Yeah.
So down this hall.
Well, you characters just know he was the former god of the dead before Kalembor, before Sirik, and that unlike Kalembor, he oversaw the fugue plane and the souls that would go on to the afterlife. But Myrkul was pretty iron-fisted when it came to ruling over the dead. He also supported necromancers, like, wholeheartedly. and he had no issues. Unlike Kalimvor, who's the complete opposite, he had no issues with them creating undead, animating undead, experimenting with new undead creatures. He did his job as God of the Dead, and then for fun, he did all the dark shit that comes with being a God of the Dead, and he had no qualms about that. Still,
he was a shitty president.
still, the realms still, had to respect him. The people of the realm still had to respect him, and he was still his followers and his clerics in cities and in towns would they would leave it to them to be in charge of like funeral rites and morgues and pretty much anything dealing with the dead. And they did provide services to the public. It was just that people also would whisper about the other things that they did. And there wasn't much a lot.
Dead husband, please.
No, this guy, no.
So since Kalimvor took over the portfolio, does that mean that the overall population density of undead has decreased in the world of Toro?
Not necessarily,
Since
because
he
now
doesn't tolerate it as much, or at all, rather.
Because necromancers, priestly or arcane, are still doing what they want. But I would say that like they continue to do whatever they were doing before, but now they have to do it like completely underground, like even literally in some cases. Because
that
they have
there's
to.
less of them then, right?
There would be a little less.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, because if there's a deterrent against them
publicly,
now where there wasn't before, now there's a whole entire
there's less of them. Okay, there's less of them publicly, is what I'm looking for. But
less of them publicly.
Yeah,
okay.
Less of them publicly. Many of them had turned to Velsharoon, who's the god of undeath. Like he's the god. He's recently become the deity that oversees undead and the experimentation with undead and creating undead. Like now that's his portfolio, and he's under the supervision of Mystra.
I thought it was just necromancy.
It's It's the school of necromancy, but also undead. He's got both portfolios. Then you still have a bunch of them clinging on to Myrkul, which to the religious characters that are here, or the ones that have any ranks in knowledge religion, could only mean that the cultists, not the cultists, but the worshippers of Myrkul that are still worshiping him even after death, they're still receiving support and power from Myrkul in their own fashion. It's happened with Bane, and it's happened with Baal. Because there's been stories about the Baal spawn in the south, in the nations of near Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
There's stories that circulate about the Baal spawn. There's said to be people who have a piece of the divinity that belongs to Baal. And Bane had returned, not too long ago. So it would make sense that Myrkul, despite being killed during the time of troubles, is influencing his worshippers in a way, and there's a future possibility he may find a way to return to the world as well. As for what he would be the god of, he would have to contest with Kalimvor on that one. Should it ever come down to Myrkul ever coming back, but definitely there's some influence going on. So that's the situation. concerning.
So Adler brings that up to Roth, and Adler says, "So Roth, you mean to tell me if they were to succeed in achieving this triad of bringing both Baal, Myrkul, and Bane together into a single deity, that deity, for all intents and purposes, wind up going against your Kalimvor for the spot of who you would worship? Considering it's three gods in one, doesn't that mean we're basically saving your god's neck? Or are you confident in the fact that Kalimvor would be able to beat three gods rolled into one?
I'm surprised that you passed the religion check to answer that question in the first place.
Why when I have a plus 10? I should roll it anyway. You taught me this. I got my from you.
I learned more.
You might have been in
Oh
class,
shit!
but
I
So
learned
now with that 29,
he
I
knows
just
more about
asked.
Kellenborn than Roth. What? This dude roll a 29.
Yup.
Knowledge, religion, Kellenborn.
he said,
He can school you now.
Oh shit!
You're my inquisitor now.
"Oh shit."
Yeah, he did learn about religion
Oh
from
shit!
UN Sophia.
He said he's
And then he just
schooling.
started researching for
He
himself.
said
after
he's
that.
schooling Roth. That's wild.
Roth is I'm the law enforcer. I leave the religious stuff to the cleric.
The Eben triad.
No, you gotta do it in a Ross voice. Come on, man.
Gods, right?
Nah.
I'm
you asked a question.
I'm asking Lewis a question. Yeah. They're technically dead, right?
Oh, Myrkul?
They're not.
Bane came back.
Yeah.
It's just Bane, though, right?
The only one that's actually alive and active, like and publicly and is like flaunting that fact is Bane. Yeah. Bale only has these.
By sacrificing himself.
Bale only has these remnants in his Bale spawn. That's it. And Myrkul only has his remnants in the worshippers that he had that are just not giving up on him for whatever reason. There is rumors of some sort of influence from Myrkul from beyond the grave, so to speak. But there's no. It's a theory.
So, Roth is like, you know, kind of walking through here and intently trying to find, any signs of hostiles and whatnot. And then you pose that question all the way from the rear. And Roth goes, saving Kellenborg's neck. What do you mean, Adela?
Well, when most of us were children, well, children is a strong way to put it, but we were younger. The world was shocked by the fact that they all fell from their place, all fell from the stage right into the same audience. And we watched them go through their play off of the stage. We watched them cry. We watched them desire. We watched them kill. We, we watched them act the same way that we do in many ways. And then suddenly it was over. And they were back on the stage. And we were back to be in the audience. We we know that gods for other gods spill their blood into the rivers, tainted the living. That's what the Baal spawn are, no? We drink the waters that had their essence in it, and it poisoned us, and they've done nothing to amend that. But I suppose we're lesser life forms, and that's just our lot in life. However, if these three gods come together and they act the same way they did during that time of troubles, then the fate of Kalimvo would be sealed, no? It's simple math, I think. 3 against 1.
Matters of divinity are mysterious indeed. I would not I would not say so haphazardly or easily that each deity is as formidable as the next. I do not know to answer you to answer you, Adela. I do not know if those three would jeopardize Kalimvor. All that I know is that while I still breathe, the Ebon Triad will not do as they please.
That answer is good enough for me.
Well, I guess this is a dead end. Lou?
It appears that way.
Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything of interest?
Looking for a secret door.
Right.
Yes, you can search that area, and as you search, upon your initial inspection, it doesn't seem to appear to be anything of note upon the stonework or
Right.
of any note upon a cursory overlook.
Right. Well, we'll head back this way. Is this a dead end?
Oh, I think I need to put more. Okay, hold on. I need to reveal more up here since you can see that far. And over here.
Roth.
Light
as he's,
sources.
like, combing through this place.
I'm assuming Luna or Adler has.
On my on my amulet of charisma, I have a light spell casted.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right, so Roth was doing what as he was moving about?
Yeah, as Roth is combing through this place, he'll like relay like the paths that he sees opening up ahead and let's say like right here he turns down this corridor, but you can see up here also mentioned to Ophelia, or to everyone that's following in tow of two paths up ahead to the right. I'm going to check this way.
The Adler goes, 2 paths up ahead. 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Lucian and I are gonna go forward and check over here.
Just laughing in the background.
Sophia looks back towards Luna. Hey, and Roscoe here. Where did Lucian and Adler go? Shouldn't they have been behind them?
They went on the path to the left.
So like Sophia relates to Rock. We're missing 2 members.
Hold on.
Roth,
I didn't go that far.
Roth already like in his head. I'm pretty sure he glanced over his shoulder and saw Lucian and Adler. Like,
yeah, I'm just standing in the middle of the hallway.
He's not gonna. It is what it is, man. I mean,
yeah.
Can't control people. But if there's nothing going on down here, I'm not gonna waste too much time with it. He's gonna just take a look. If there's nothing going on down there, and then he's gonna.
Continue forward.
Adelar can't be by himself, so I'm gonna go with him.
I'm here. I'm just watching the hallways.
Adler turns his head back to Lucy and he goes, there are so many bendy corners around here.
Yeah, there's something going on.
It turns again. In both directions.
Actually, Luna's shaking, so she's gonna stay with Sophia.
Yeah, because it's all claustrophobic.
Yep.
I don't get it.
So
this seems to be made by someone on purpose. This is all man-made.
A maze?
So if they made these things this way, then they must have made it with the purpose of confusing people.
Hey, does anyone detect any recent occupants here? Any footprints, perhaps? Any recent activity?
I do a survival check.
I do not have survival, so y'all go ahead.
She said that in character, by the way.
You can. I mean, you can make out that there's been occupants here, but it's all over the place. There's no real rhyme or reason or direction.
I don't bother rolling.
Yeah.
I guess Mockjaw will smell something before we detect anything.
I know what you're saying. You wanna kind of get ahead of the danger.
Yeah.
I don't usually roll survival, personally speaking, if it's an area that like if I'm not looking for something. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, you wouldn't like roll survival in your own house. You know what I mean? You wouldn't roll survival at like school. You know what I mean? Is like an anomaly amongst what typically moves through it. Like you're looking for like a blob monster, so you're looking for sludge amongst like
footprints and stuff, right?
So like you're looking to see if there's any residue or something that would resemble a blob that's just rolling through.
Right. We face a choker before, like might be like other underground denizens down here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So maybe there's like a roll survival check to see if there's a particular kind of a
creature that's common around this area. Yeah.
That it's like looking for like animals that you can hunt in
that roll stealth again?
Like
no,
you might see some dung.
Right. Like dung or like
I get what you're saying.
Hold up.
But
my shit is lagging.
Or let's say like if somebody like recently stepped on some freshly dung or something.
Right. I mean, how I interpreted survival.
Yeah, you can roll another stealth check.
You're looking for
I would roll on every
something.
area that you're moving around.
Gotcha.
You're looking for. You have to just. I don't know. I imagine. Maybe I interpret survival wrong. I feel like if I'm not really looking for something.
What'd you get?
Oh, I don't even know if that's a I don't even know if that's a survivor check or not. Probably perception. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Hold up. I'm waiting for
Do I
this shit to
notice
load.
anything in this room? What's this?
It looks like
Everyone take the shit around here.
It just looks like an empty room.
I see dung in the floor.
Dung
eaters in here.
I know it's like an empty. Okay, well,
dung eater.
Since you mentioned that, like your characters don't. I mean, you can make out that there's a lot of activity. From people, whoever or whatever is walking through these many interconnecting halls, which all of you are now starting to realize that it's very labyrinth-like. Because it doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the way this is all built, other than to confuse travelers. Also, there is no. So far, you haven't come upon any signs of, like what Sophia mentioned. Like you're not seeing, like excrement or food or water or anything, that needs storage of some kind. You don't really make out any tools. Like you don't. A lot of the areas seem pretty bare. Almost lifeless. Had to throw in a little undead pun in there, but anyway.
You're hilarious.
Anyway.
That's what I was trying to see if. That's what I was trying to see if, like, maybe there was some indication of what this room or what this section of the temple that they constructed down here, maybe on the lock mechanism or whatnot. Maybe it was like, proceed, but you must, make it past the labyrinth, or some shit. Like, I guess there was nothing like
no,
that.
There was no sort of writing on it. Just
section like that.
There was no writing. Just this unholy symbol of
typical
of Myrkul.
Okay.
And Lucian, yeah, you're free
to
use you're free to keep activate your your detect undead ability and move around stealthily. So you're pretty much scanning the place as you're moving about. What the? I did not fucking open that. I don't know why this opened. It's making me lag.
I'll throw up detect magic. He'll start scanning with that. That way, at least if I come across a magical trap, I'll be able to know what's going on with that.
What'd you get? Idea. Okay. Hold on.
Do I have detect magic? Oh, yeah.
Making where's everybody at? Okay. Just want to make sure.
You guys hear Alec casting, and he goes, "Become diary."
Really interesting.
Wait a minute, Lucy.
So where Mothra and Roth is right now, those are Those are just dead ends.
Let me go up to where you're at, and then oh wow, okay, interesting. When you put him back to that corner, the space he was just in.
Me?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Lucian. Because in your situation, in your situation, you get to that corner stealthily as you can, scanning around for possibility of any undead presence, especially being in a place dedicated to a god of the dead. As you peer around the corner to your left, and you look into this chamber, you can see that there's a room. You can see the hall goes down about 10 feet before opening it up into a much bigger room. Of course, obviously there are parts of the room you don't have line of sight to, but you take note. Two things, I should say. One, you do detect the presence of undead in there. And two, you can make out a figure leaning up against this wall. You can make out on the floor a sort of bird-like talon. And then you hear but then you see like the talon like move, like further from the corner, but it slightly scrapes against the floor as it does so. But as if it was trying to keep, it was doing its best to keep silent, although it did not escape. It did not escape your notice. Your senses were very keen enough to have caught that slight bit of that small, ever so slight bit of movement. And then of course then of course on top of that you can sense an aura of undead within that chamber. It doesn't appear as you stop and await to see what comes next, and as your reflexes tense, nothing happens. So it's almost as if you're not sure if they know you're there and are staying hidden, or if they are not aware that you're there and are just keeping quiet in case there are intruders. If they are aware of you, they could just be sitting there waiting for you to come in, or because they're not rushing, they're not like suddenly rushing out to attack. If they are aware of you, you're not sure if they are aware of you or not, though.
I think you beat this stealth check,
All
man.
right. Can I see? Damn, ain't nobody near me. Can I call for Adelar quietly?
You can attempt to.
It's Adler though. It's Adler though, so you better need to be careful, bro.
Yeah, putting too much
thought.
gonna
be like.
Adler?
Yeah. That's how I see that playing out.
Let it
Hey, let me remind you.
Let Lucian take his.
Let me remind you of something.
Let
something that you should know.
Don't influence this shit.
You do remember, Lucian, that Adler has this thing about him where anytime it's really quiet, really weird alien sounds come out from like him.
Yeah.
So
yeah, his stuff.
So you're aware of that, like he's haunted. So just so you know,
he's haunted Sophia's in 40 pounds with the armor.
And I believe Luna's haunted too, no?
Yeah. That pale lady.
Yeah. We both got the same flaws.
They're the worst people.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
that's
you-
true.
you
Lucian,
stealthing, you might as well stay far away from
Lucian would be aware
This is a
fully
great
that
map for a
Adler
road.
is like a walking suit, full plate of armor. That yeah. He has proven on your adventures to not have any trace of any stealth skill whatsoever. In fact, if he gets too close to you on his own, he's going to alert the enemy if they weren't aware to begin with.
And you already know. And you already know. So Felix is type that announces the president. Hey, I'm here. Let's talk. She is not about that stealth life.
I mean, if you're gonna stealth, it works well for reconnaissance, but that means you're gonna have to stealth all the way back if you want to keep the element of surprise.
I'm just gonna stealth into a fucking free shot.
Probably the only secondary character that probably sees stealthing, probably maybe Rothan and Makja.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stealth into this nice rapid shot up the block. Can I get a visual of him?
Shot up.
Can I get a visual on him? That object, that horn object, is it like it's just on the floor?
The what object? You know there's an enemy.
The object that's on the floor that was twitching.
No, it wasn't an object. It looked like when you had peeked in there at first you didn't see anything, but then at this corner right here, ever so slightly you heard like your senses caught like a slight scrape, and you quickly looked to the ground, and just as you looked to the ground you saw like the partial leg that looked it looked like a bird talon, but it looked like a bird talon, but the size, but not like a small bird, like it looked like a humanoid, a medium size.
It looked like Pennyworth the clown.
Right. Right. When you said talon on the floor, I thought it was just like a talon on the floor or something random shit.
No. It was like
attached to a fucking thing. Yeah. All right. Well, bet. Guess keep stealthing. Keep quiet about myself. Then fuck it. Can I get out of here? I can't get out of here. Oh no.
Well,
does not look good, man.
We're doing, I was to say you better roll stealth again if you're moving again. Oh shit.
Right, I wasn't moving. I didn't move. I
got that one.
Well, when you do move, that's gonna count. So was he planning the move? Don't metagame. Because if he was planning the move, I did hear that he was planning the move.
Step out here.
So is he just frozen in fear? Is he too scared to maybe fail?
He goes to ask. No. He goes to accidentally step out. And he goes, because he was thinking about going out to intimidate people. And he stops. He stops short. He trips over his own feet and stands in the middle of the hallway.
Oh no!
All right. As that happens, you
Yikes.
You were awaiting. You were like, oh crap! They definitely. As that happens, you were like thinking to yourself, shit! They definitely heard that. They're gonna be coming after us now. But it's still silent in there. No movement. Apparently, they didn't notice. Apparently.
Well, then I'm just gonna hug the wall again. Yeah, they're waiting. I'm just gonna get back over here, hug the wall, and shut the fuck up. I don't know. The only thing we can do is get everybody over here. So,
All right.
All right. As that happens, you you will awaiting. You will like, oh crap! They definitely heard that. They're gonna be coming after us now. It's still silent in there. No movement. Apparently, they didn't notice. Trying
How you
to get
moved
the
over
fuck out
there? Can you
of
give me
here.
That
another?
dude teleported to us. I'm like, whoa, how he got there?
Right.
that,
Right.
he teleported between Cecilia and
I'm
Rob.
running
Like,
back.
on a heartbeat.
I'm running back.
Misty step.
Running back. I'll give you the report. There's somebody waiting over there for us. I saw a talon on the floor. I don't know what it looked like. It belonged to some sort of fucking bird thing.
Oh, you said you
I
ran
don't know.
back? You said you ran back?
Right. We should go that way, Rob.
I heard running back. Okay. Definitely heard you now.
So, Rob. Oh, because you're running back?
I just stealth back?
I
You want
heard
me to
he.
stealth
I
back,
heard run back, so
Too late, man.
I rolled perception again because the truth
Nah.
was they never
Joe,
heard you to begin
even
with,
with
but now they
your stealth check passed. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't
that paranoia,
I
you
don't
don't know.
if you
You're like,
noticed.
fuck, what the heck
For
is going
skill
on?
checks,
Why aren't they
even if you
moving?
roll a 1, it doesn't mean it's an automatic failure.
Yeah,
It's only
yeah.
for attacks and saving throws that a 1 is automatic failure and a 20 is a pass. But for skill checks, if you roll a 1, it's not an automatic failure, and you got a high stealth check, so it's
Nice.
always a possibility you probably could have
Nah, I
passed.
didn't.
I don't know if you knew that though. Just like with a skill check, just like a 20 is not a guaranteed pass either, even if you roll the 20. So it's good for
Nah.
some little knowledge there.
Right.
Yeah, skill checks, yeah. There's no auto miss nat
Wouldn't have
1,
it in
auto succeed nat 20 with those.
Alright, so does Sophia here's Lucian running or no? Because I don't want to meta either.
I mean, you hear him. Yeah, your characters can hear
You should
him.
run
You guys
back in.
turn and hear him dashing down the hall towards you guys.
Alright, so she goes down here. What's wrong? Is everything okay?
And
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Lucia points down the hallway where where he saw the enemies, and he lets them know that there's a group of enemies coming from that way.
Hey, we can finally get some answers. So Sophia grabs a potion, shield faith, and drinks it. And then she drops the empty vial and starts walking towards that direction.
God, that's not what I
Hey,
expected.
Roth, we found some people we could talk to.
Roth, his eyes narrow after you start walking down the corridor out of view. It's like talk to.
Should we dialogue first? And if that doesn't work, then you could take care of them.
I mean, we're looking for signs of life, so I don't think Roth will just ignore that. He'll probably follow.
So we're heading over there, Louis.
Even though I know he's on, he's on his own path over here, so he'll follow you.
Yeah. Well, Lucian walked up. I don't know if you heard. Like Lucian ran up to us, saying that he found. Okay.
Okay. Lucian. Hold on, because you carry.
First
hold up.
round, second round, number of undead, and the strength of the undead or is present. The third round, the strength and location of.
Give me. I need you for. Oh, you moved there already. Fuck. Okay. The 4 of you give me perception checks.
Check.
Hopefully, I got that one out of the way now. Probably gonna get surprised though. That's never good. You roll the one too, Lucian.
Is that me? Oh my god, I did roll a 1.
Sophia too. I'm not surprised with her though. She's like the one queen.
Time to change these motherfucking dice. Sorry, Black.
Hmm?
That's 2 ones in a row. Chill out.
I'm gonna roll Mafio's.
Okay.
The one. On 3 ones.
Damn.
17.
That's beyond Snake Eyes.
Oh, gotta chill out.
Triple eyes, man.
Everybody gotta
hell?
choose.
Damn, Mukta sitting on a plus 17 of freaking perception. That's insane.
And
That's still good. That's still a good roll. That's still a good roll with a one.
Right.
It's the nose and fucking animal focus.
You can't Sam knows, man.
He got the permanent eyes of the world.
That's insane.
You trying to sneak some drugs across the border? Make sure Mukta is
yeah,
not around.
Watch gonna be like,
you can take 10 all day.
He really gonna sniff it. He just gonna start talking. What the fuck you doing, man?
So Sophia, Lucian, and Mockjaw.
Yo, imagine Mockjaw just eating common. Can't wait.
Your Roth is the only one. As your characters were following Lucian, Roth makes out an enemy that peeked around the corner right here.
That's godlike.
He made out an enemy that peeked out around the corner right up here. And then he heard movement down here. He heard movement and he heard like the sound of sliding stone.
Down here. And it looks like we're gonna have a battle on 2 fronts. R6 and
sliding stone. Either they are coming out of a secret passage or we're about to fight a mummy.
Yeah, it has to be secret passage because we were down here. We ain't seen nothing.
All of these like little like parts of the wall and shit. I kept thinking that these were like doors, and I was like, maybe it's not a door. But the more like, if you look at this map right now, the more fog of war we uncover, it looks like rooms.
Right? Yeah.
It's starting to look like rooms. So
that's horrible.
Probably hidden doors too.
Which gives.
I think the first
we don't have no elves in the group that get like
with the secret door detection. Yeah,
rogues.
Yeah.
They get secret door detection automatically.
Every time I play an elf, that never comes to play. I never had a roll like, detect secret doors. Never. Never happened with my beer. But here, it'll be rolling left and right.
The sleep situation happens though more often than secret doors.
Got that.
Yeah, elves are immune to sleep, and they also get, if you walk around a secret door, it's like a passive ability. They get like a check for like a passive secret door. Yeah.
I don't know why they got that, honestly.
Right.
I figured dwarves would get something like that, but dwarves got that one sense where they know how far they are underground and shit. But I don't know why elves got the secret door thing. Because normally a lot of the things that we have racial bonuses for and stuff is kind of like a derivative of something token, you know? So like it's a racial ability that mimics something that he wrote. But like I don't know where the secret doors thing came from. Beats me. That's some shit Louis probably knows. That motherfucker be knowing just the most oddest shit.
Yeah, nothing comes to mind now that I think about it.
No, with doors, yeah, they can intuitively know how deep on the ground they are, and they got the detect secret doors thing also, but only with like stonework. Whereas elves got it for like any kind of secret door.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So random.
Yeah, it is a little random.
It's okay.
All right.
Gwendolyn gotta know about secret doors though.
Oh, he traded his shit out.
He got, I mean, he has a spell.
Oh,
you know?
That's true. He's a diviner. He knows every secret.
He can know unknowns.
All right, Roth, you're the only. Roth.
It's so crazy. We're still level 3.
Oh, for the other group, yeah. So Roth, you're the only one that can get a. You can, yeah, you can roll initiative for the surprise round.
Can I? Well, I have lookout.
So yeah, I was gonna ask about mock draw. With the lookout thing.
Yo, Rock can like warn like his party members, like, yo.
That's what lookout is for. It's a skill trick.
Hold on.
Does that work on
or is that
everybody?
pointed out? No, pointed out is different.
That's a skill trick for that. It is like, hey, look at it. Lets like your people like do a perception check.
I'm mixing it up with something else, but yeah, there is a skill trick that does that.
Now that's
pointed out. I think is what it is. Pointed out.
Okay, so I'm assuming
because I gave that to Cynthia, I believe.
I'm assuming for Roth.
Oh yeah, Clarice got good.
Only because I don't know if you stated it or not, but I'm assuming outside of combat he has the lookout teamwork feat, and it's only during combat he'll switch it to paired opportunist.
If the situation merits.
All right, yeah, because I see paired opportunist, but I know you can switch it around. Yeah.
Yeah, and it stays changed permanently, so...
It does? I thought it stays changed permanently when you get your... No, you can... That one right there, you can switch that out as many times as you want. Oh, yeah.
My wisdom bonus per day, but once I changed it once, it's changed. Like, it's just that, and I never changed it back. You know what I'm saying? And we rested twice.
Oh, you have to.
The point is
okay,
that,
so is paired opportunist on, or you switched? Well, the night before you switched it to like lookout, pretty much.
I didn't change it last night. I'm still rolling around with lookout.
Oh, it's still on lookout. It's not on paired opportunist. Not yet. Okay. All right. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep changing the sheet for that.
No, I know you're not gonna change the sheet. I just need to know which teamwork feat is active, like before shit. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you know, like if like if you forget to take lookout, if you forget to take if you forget to switch out like paired opportunists after battle and you guys are traveling and you're like, oh, lookout, I'd be like, oh, you never switched it. That's why I need to know what's on and what's not, especially since you can only do it a certain number of times per day. Since you two are adjacent, yeah, Mockdraw can also act in the surprise round as well. And her initiative would be her initiative is just gonna be yours, but one thing lower. So, all right. So she's good.
Why are we in fight mode? I thought we were gonna talk.
You can talk. I mean, it depends on what Roth's gonna do. I need, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't necessarily have to. Yeah. Roth succeeded at his perception. You're aware that there are enemies sneaking around. Like they still haven't like come out fully in the open to reveal themselves, but you know that know.
So as Roth, since no one else caught it, Roth came to like follow like Sophelia trying to go to explore what Lucian mentioned, and when Roth came up the rear, follow you guys also. No one else noticed it. Roth is like, no, wait. There's he probably will get your attention, Sophia, and he motions down the hall to the left while Moksha is still in the hallway, right, in this path.
he'll motion that there's movement going on down here. It's just this one that he noticed, right? And not this?
Both. It was both. Both areas.
Oh, okay. Well, Sophia is already aware of the other area, I think.
Yeah.
But
because she's going towards there.
Or not? You didn't notice the sound.
She's definitely
That's where you're headed.
Correct. She's definitely not aware of nothing down here for a fact. But she figured there's something here because Lucian said there is. But she's walking towards that direction.
So as you're.
So yeah, Roth will just tell you like, we're not alone. And Mokja would notice it as well once Roth starts speaking, and Mokja would start to growl, and I think Roth will just be looking for enemies at this point. He'll be looking to see what develops where the sound emanated from.
He can sense it. He can, and when he looks down,
feels like combat starting, but it's not really.
Yeah, when he,
even though we don't see the enemy.
I mean, as far as
as
far as Roth knows, they're sneaking around. Whether it's because they're shy or because they're trying to, or they're trying to attack,
like,
you're on guard.
Show yourself.
I mean, he could do that too.
he's on guard. Yeah.
You notice.
I know you're there.
You notice that this wall here is opened up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right.
Can you circle it? Just circle it.
Oh, like draw a circle?
I think it looks like around there, he said. There was a secret passage.
Okay, no longer remember that shit.
Well, it'll be obvious when I open the... When I open up, when I reveal the...
Roth is, So yeah, Roth will just be like...
Oh, we all passed through there too, we ain't even noticed.
Roth will,
Yep.
turn around and tell Luna, get close. Luna!
Is there any standard actions you two are taking, or?
I don't feel like combat started. But if you want me to start doing stuff,
Well, I mean, you could, yeah, it could be a spell.
So
you could either let off a spell or just say you're ready in action. I mean, you know, whatever you want. That.
Yeah, seeing them grouped up like that, you guys hear Adler in the back, and he starts casting.
did Lucian say what he saw?
He kind of.
Yeah.
So like the leg of a bird
Did he
talon,
say
about the
undead?
size,
Did he
about the.
mention that at all?
I think he did.
Yeah. Yep. I said I detected undead in the bird talon. I don't know how many just yet. The
bird talon.
I guess does it? No, that's sort of depends on the rounds, right?
I mean, yeah. Well, I just want to know. I mean, I guess they're ready and in action. I just want to know what those two are doing. Because they, you know, Roth spots it, Roth warns everybody, and then Roth and Mokdra's growling. And I just need some sort of action. Or even a ready to action. Yeah.
Just go full defense.
Just
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I guess you can.
Like if it is combat, like if if it is combat, what would you want him to? Because he's got the initiative, so like.
Oh, because he has the advantage right now.
Yeah.
I think Roth will drink a potion of Shield of Faith also.
Yeah.
All right, mark it off. You free action, draw
So
it from
Philly
your
and Roth
Master with
have that
Potion
up
belt.
then.
Drink the Shield of Faith potion, and boom. Add the what was it, +2? Add +2 deflection to his armor class for the next minute.
And
1 minute. Keep track of the minutes.
I will have Moktra.
I mean the rounds, I should say.
I'll have Moktra go down here.
Mokjar standard action moves down there. Mokjar follows your command as a free action, goes down there. Oh, you moved?
Oh, you cannot move.
You gotta, action. One standard action. I need to know one standard. One standard action that's being taken.
You could use your standard to move down there if you want, or to drink a potion. Yeah.
Yeah.
One or the other. Yeah.
All right. There it is.
All
like
right.
that. I'll do it next turn.
When Mokjar goes down, yeah, she's able to see, not just there, but she also you see her looking to her left over here, and there's a door open over there as well inside in the wall.
Two doors.
So the little skinny the little skinny part of the wall is actually secret door. That's why I don't really need to circle them because they're obvious.
Map is starting to look like a Tetris game.
Right.
Oh, did you roll initiative? No, I need Roth. That's what I need. I needed Roth's initiative.
No.
That's why I was trying to ask you. I was like, it feels like initiative. It feels like we're going into combat.
Yeah, well.
I haven't said anything.
Potentially.
All right.
Alright, so then you guys were able to okay. Mokjo moves down there as a standard action, and she starts.
What I was confused on, Lewis, was whether or not this was pre-combat or if it was surprise round action. It didn't feel like combat started.
Well, no.
Whether it was a surprise round or not, so I was just trying not to do anything premature.
No, I know what you're saying. And in his situation, yeah. I just needed. I guess I needed to know exactly what he was doing because if it did burst into combat, at least, we don't have to time it or anything like that. Like, oh well, Roth would have had this done, or I don't know. Especially if he had beaten the initiative, which he did. Because now Mokjo moved down there, and Roth quickly took a potion and looked down to see where Mokjo ended up, and she stops when you stop her there. She can see not just through there, but through that another secret door that had opened up here, the enemy, and she starts growling and barking out loudly. And she gets into a defensive. She gets into a quick defensive stance, as it's the enemy's turn, who now reveal themselves because they are being presented with an enemy.
We come in peace. That's not true. Roll a deception check. Lucian.
Alright. Can I intimidate? Intimidate, deception, all that. Bluff. Flap the cape around in circles like
What the hell is that? That's a bird?
Bird niggas.
Is that like is that like a humanoid raven? A humanoid raven or something? A crow?
So Roth is able to see.
They got the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He's able to see now the enemy as they use the corner of the they use the corner of that between those two halls as cover, but they are brandishing
short swords.
They're wearing what appears to be studded leather armor. Well, they appear to be about between like 4 to 5 feet tall, humanoid raven-like creatures. Their feathers kind of appear a little as if some parts of them were molted, and on that molted part of their skin, it looks blemished and pale. Their eyes, a pale, very, very pale, like pinkish color, like rose quartz. They're wearing, the hood, the light brown, really, really old, tattered looking, like hooded cloaks. Wearing this studded leather armor. They got what appears to be a light crossbow attached to the hip. In hand, they're wielding these clubs. And also hooked next to the well, not hooked, but like inside of the belt that they got wrapped around their waist, you could see a small flask that has like a dark red liquid in it. And as part of their action, they are one standard action.
What kind of knowledge roll would I need to make?
Knowledge.
Even know what they are.
Knowledge local or dungeoneering.
Now this dungeoneering, eh? I can help with that.
Wait.
So,
would it be dungeoneering? No. Actually, I think it might be local. Yeah, it'd be knowledge local.
Knowledge local?
Yeah, knowledge
What
local.
are they considered?
Okay,
Are they humanoid?
Now, I would say knowledge
Alright,
local Underdark, but I don't know if anybody here has knowledge local in the of the Underdark. If not, use whatever knowledge local.
No, I don't have knowledge local. I have knowledge local Sword Coast.
All right, use whatever knowledge local you have, and I'll base the information based on that.
Yeah, I've been busting 19s the whole night, bro.
Hey, huh?
All night 19s. Y'all been rolling the ones. I've been rolling 19s. Watch my combat start.
I tried to get this one up.
Where is Adler?
Get this color up off me, please. Sorry, gotta retire. Retired the black tonight.
Well, by the way, Lou, on my standard action, I started casting Summon Monster.
There we go.
Alright, we'll
like the actual spell Summon Monster one.
Did he like start casting that as soon as Lucian was like follow me, or was that like
when he came back describing the creature he saw? He said, "Oh, I saw a talent," and I'm like, "Oh, start casting."
All right, I'll have you.
I know the casting takes a while.
I'll have you get out. I'll have you get out your summon, like pre-combat.
As a turn.
Yeah, it'll probably be after combat, like the first round of combat starts is probably when they'll show up.
Yeah, I guess as soon as Adler's turn comes up, it'll already be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I was sitting here like trying to take their actions.
Oh yeah, Lou, what did I get from my knowledge local? I got 27 total.
He can't really see them yet.
Oh, I can't see
No,
them?
not where he's at.
Save it for later.
Yeah.
That's a good
All right.
roll.
I'll
Save it for later.
I'll save it for later then.
Yeah, somebody got.
Is that my initiative? I'll take that too. I ain't gonna complain.
Sophia, you see one. You see one. You see one try to skitter right across this hall. He goes this way.
Yeah. Tell his check. Trying to be slick.
Oh, Luna sees one?
No, I had Sophia roll to see if she noticed that Kenku switched to the other hallway. She did.
Yeah, he went to this hallway over here. She saw that. Yeah, she saw that.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
she would. Otherwise, yeah. Right. Otherwise, yeah, she would have not noticed it because she was like scanning the area, you know, checking to see where everybody's at, and you know, her head would have been turned at the moment he fucking stealthed.
She goes back to Ross. Ross, you're right. I saw another one try to sneak over there. I'm gonna go after him.
No, we should probably hold the fucking.
We're gonna get surrounded.
Yeah.
We're already surrounded. Look.
You should funnel him down. You should funnel him down this hallway. We should funnel him down this hallway, probably.
I definitely agree. I like the funnel idea.
Funnel them where?
We're down this hallway, like.
Where we at?
I'll clip him. I'll clip the one coming up top. Like you won't have to go chase him. He's gonna kind of try and come around. He's gonna hit Adelar.
What I could have Sophia do is stand here so nobody could get up there again, like right there.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Yeah. So she can get Apple. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Jam it up even more. Oh. You see, look. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this bird, nigga. Look at this creepy bird nigga down here.
And we went to all those places too. We ain't even see him.
Nope.
What's
You felt your spot check, Rob.
What's
I'm gonna feel mine too.
Mockjaw's
I thought I perception
CMD
too. Perception too. I felt.
All right, I see it. Combat
Mockjaw
movement. Okay, I need to know her.
First blood.
21.
Well, first attack. I doubt they're gonna hit Mockjaw.
Oh, and it passed right on the dot. Okay, so you see some assaulting across the hall away from Mockjaw and over here.
Got ninjas over here, ninja bird.
They're moving about as if like they were.
It looks like they're all this stealthing around, acrobatic.
All right, that's their
They're trying to stealth. You're looking at them, they're still stealthing in your face.
That is all their that is all their surprise round actions. So now we can roll initiative for the first round of combat.
Sense motives. I sense hostile intent. I guess no time to talk here. I'm about to take people out.
Yeah, I guess y'all can start rolling initiative.
Yeah, initiatives. Oh, come on, a 2. I went from a 1 to a 2. That's an improvement. Got an extra 1. Well, then again, nobody expects the paladin to go first.
Six Ophelia, Lucian.
Damn, 4. You know I'm going last.
Yes, I get to go before Adler at least.
That boy was distracted by something shiny on the ground. Fuck.
He was busy trying to keep. He was busy trying to keep his. Yeah, he got distracted. Busy trying to not fumble over his casting. Like, oh shit! I better not. I better not fumble. So I'm missing.
Who we're missing? Who we're missing?
Luna. I'm missing Luna's.
I'll be back.
Luna, Roth, and Magda. And well, I guess you rolled for the Kenkus already, right? Well, hold on. Roth already rolled, right? Roth and Magda already rolled.
They all rolled already. It's just I just need
So
I just need
only,
Luna. I just need Luna's.
Missing,
yeah.
Then.
I don't know where Tony went.
My pepper box out, by the way, with the alchemical cartridge. Oh wait,
how many hit? Oh, I thought you switched those out with bullets.
Luna, you back? Luna, you back?
I wasn't able to do that anymore, right? Until I long rest or some shit like that.
Let me type this one.
Do what? No, you're
to make the alchemical cartridges.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you didn't have your. I mean, you're not in town to get the to pay for the components you need to make the bullets.
Gotcha.
Or to make the cartridges.
So I just have the regular pistol then. And I could do the rapid shot with the pistol though, right?
No, it's a move action to reload. Unless you had alchemical cartridges, but you don't have any more left. At least, yeah.
Right.
I think you only have.
A lot of them, yeah.
I think you only have. I think you used them all. Yeah.
Yeah, there was. I don't.
Which was I mean, which was why the tactic was to load up the pepper box, all 6 chambers, and start with that until you ran out, and then switch to the pistol.
Yeah, and then switch to it. That's what it was. I knew it was something like that. I forgot which one it was.
All right, so you got the pepper box.
Yeah,
out.
so I'll keep the pepper box out. Loaded pepper.
And I mean, you probably already had it out, but if you didn't have it out, I think you have Gunslinger's drawer or some shit like that, where you could pull it out at the beginning of the fucking. Yeah, I think you can pull it out. You draw it out automatically, like as soon as initiative starts or some shit like that. Yeah, Luna, we need initiative, or we can't do anything because she potentially could roll higher than everybody here. Otherwise, I would I don't know where he's at. I mean, I'll give it a couple of minutes, and then I'll just have Sophia roll for her.
Alright. I can do that now if you like.
Yeah.
What is it? Plus what?
Plus 2? Plus 4.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has to go first.
And she, yep. Well, actually, she tied with Lucian, who has the higher dex, so Lucian.
But Lucian goes first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Switch. There we go. Lucian, you are up first.
Lucian, your go.
Alright. I'm gonna move up here and wait and ready and to shoot anything coming around this corner.
All right. So you rush up to the corner. You put your back up against it. You peek out. You got your
Wall
bucks out and getting ready to
cover.
yeah. Using the wall as cover, you know, the movie gunslinger thing, up against the wall. You're like, look at my. As soon as the motherfucker turns around, he's like, pop. All right, so your action's being readied. It's Luna's turn, but Tony's still not back yet. So we might have Sophia take her turn.
I don't even know her character like that. I should probably get acquainted with her character.
That's your sister,
right? Yeah, I'm definitely the alternative player for that character. All right, I'll probably. All right. So first things first, she recalls Ross saying, "You need to get closer." She's like, "All right." But she moves closer to Ross. Oh, I need control to be able to move a character. I can't move a character.
Oh, that's right. All right. Let me fix that. Oh, he's back.
Ah, perfect. Perfect timing. It's your go. Take your go, Luna. You go second in the initiative. I rolled for you. Lucian already won. It's your go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We didn't know where you went. We were like...
You came back out. Oh, shit. We got like AFK for 30 minutes. Like, what the hell did I just get back?
Bathroom. I'm like, oh, shit.
Last thing you heard one of us say was like, Rob communicated to Luna. Luna, move closer. I spotted enemies around.
Yeah.
Spotted something.
Luna sees up ahead of fucking one of these guys coming right out of the fucking a secret door up ahead. Coming out, and he sees her, and he looks at her. He's got his crossbow out, and he's like aiming it at her. But she runs off like.
Not this time.
Luna was popping a squad around the corner.
She was trying to get her. She couldn't hold it in anymore. She said, "Somebody." She's like, "There's a hex on my ass."
I'm like, dead ass, no.
Oh shit! All right.
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm not gonna use a spell yet. I'm gonna cast Evil Eye on this one right here, and I will target its attack rolls.
It's more.
This one down here. All right. Evil Eye is that's a will save, right? Okay. Who got the? Somebody rolled.
Who's next?
Was not paying attention. Who rolled that? That was Adler that rolled that knowledge local.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Adler don't have my effect.
Yeah, he has to see her.
Like he saved the roll though for later. The rest of us are.
Yeah, I saw Lucian's. He doesn't recognize. He has no idea. He's never seen. He's never seen a race of creature that looks.
I don't have depth.
Or recognizes a race of creature that looks like that. Will. So the Kenku. I believe passed. Scroll up so I can see the fucking will save, please, instead of lagging on me. Why is it freezing up? Okay, there we go. What's the DC for the hex?
17.
Oh, it is 17. Oh, yeah, he passed.
Yeah.
You see.
So 1 round.
As you try to twist the fates, you try to twist the fates around it, causing it to. And he shakes it off like, and he like looks at you. Looks up. You know, he looks down the hall angrily, like like what the heck? Had like this look on its face, like what the fuck was she trying to do to me?
Oh, we not done. You still affected for 1 round, okay?
Oh, it is
I
for
just
1
cast
round.
it again,
That's right.
motherfucker.
Might
Still
have to
for 1
attack.
round. You not no. You're not safe.
He's like, you're not safe. Oh, wait. Okay.
I can still affect you again. You're not free for 24 hours.
Come on, Rob.
It's
Show
Roth's
your move.
turn.
He left again?
I saw him come back, and he left again.
Missed like half the session, man.
It's Ross. I have not been going half the session. Chill.
Okay, you could hear us good. At least you could hear us.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just testing you.
Just preferential
Show
Thursday.
your move. Come on, Rock. Show your move.
So I'm gonna move next to Mockjaw. Matter of fact, you know what? No, I'm not. That's a lie. Mockjaw is gonna move back 5 feet, and Roth is gonna go here, and he's going to ready in action to attack the ones that dare move up to Mockjaw. Mockjaw is also going to ready in action to attack. I don't think he even sees them clearly yet.
Oh, Roth can see them because they're like kind of partially standing out in the open. They're like using, but they also like taking cover as well.
Are they small size?
They are medium size.
No, they're medium. From the looks of it.
Oh, they are medium? I thought they were small. Okay.
You're the one that spotted them, actually. Remember, Louis described the monster because you're the one that saw him peek out.
Yeah. Oh, I heard. He said I heard sliding. I heard movement. I didn't know I actually saw them. All right. He's done.
Okay. Then he commands Mockjaw
For
has.
now. What did you say to me?
Then he commands that Mockjaw was given. Any free action commands.
I can't make Mockjaw ready in action. I can't have Mockjaw ready in action to attack.
I guess I really gotta like study her tricks, but I'm assuming like maybe one of her tricks lets her do that. I mean she'll attack when the enemy comes. She'll wait. Alright, then it's Sophilia's turn.
All right. So Sophia managed to drink her potion of Shield of Faith before this encounter even took place. So just so the record, Louis. So she's gonna move forward.
When did she drink it?
And call. Can you guys back me up?
I remember when.
Yeah.
It was right when.
It was definitely
after Lucian said, "What up?"
Yeah, as soon as Lucian said, "Hey," when he was running, "Hey, there's something over there," and then Sophia like started walking towards there, and while she was walking, she chucked a potion of Shield of Faith, and then she dropped off the empty bottle. Even when Roth went on his when Roth went on his surprise round, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing as Sophia."
I just need to know when, because I need to know the duration on it.
Right when the
so it's got
combat just began.
So then it would have right now. It'll have eight. It's got 8 rounds. 8 rounds left. Now somebody else popped one. Oh,
9 rounds left.
Roth did.
9 rounds left.
I gotta count the surprise.
9 rounds left. It happened right before the surprise round.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She drank it, and then everybody started moving down, so that took time, and then I had the surprise round happen, and then 8 rounds.
8 rounds. All right.
And then Rolf, keep track of yours.
So she starts walking towards there.
Rolf should have 9 rounds.
So she starts walking. Hey, what is all this sneaking? What is all this sneaking around? I want to have a conversation with your leader, but if you're gonna continue with this hostile intent, then I'll slay you where you stand. While she's walking towards there, she pulls out a javelin, ready's in action, and if this guy moves, she's launching that javelin at this guy. So that's her dialogue. She's done for the round.
All right. Adler finishes off his spell. There's a bag with a candle that's lit on the inside. You could see through the bag a little bit at that candle, and then you see the light wink out of it, and the contents of the bag goes dark. And then you hear him say, Namasret Mandeka. And then at least Lucy can see that appearing right here is, I'll put it up on chat. She summoned the alien Grindylow known as Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
Grindylow. Okay, I do have that one.
Tentacles.
Load. There it goes. It's not that big.
Summons. Nah, not that big at all.
Well, I see Davy Jones because of the tentacles, right?
Sexy time.
That's what Adler calls him anyway. That's not what it refers to itself as. But it appears in this square over here.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna give you control of it in a second.
Davy Jones goes there. Okay.
If this is load, there it goes.
Sweet. Oh no, I don't have control yet.
I'm trying to get it. Not Lucian. Adler. Let's say Lucian.
I'm about to do that in a second. I'm gonna control Davy Jones, and then my second summon, I'm gonna let somebody else control. That's the one I'm gonna do.
Although,
with my
isn't it?
Like ability now as a standard.
Okay, Grindylow. Okay, I was trying to check to see if it can.
Give me one of them.
I was trying to check to see if it can move on land. It can. It's got 15 feet speed. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like something slower than that. So 15 feet speed, and yeah, you have control of it now. You can put it where it conjured.
Nice. All right. So, Lucid, you see exactly what you see in our picture. That appears there, writhing like tentacled like head and a tentacled hand, but it has like this humanoid body, and its lower half is like writhing like octopus tentacles.
Bishop looks at you like, what the fuck is that?
So Adler, he speaks to it. Hold up. Up to someone. See if we go.
That shit look crazy.
So he speaks to it. His voice has like this, instead of like when he speaks Terran where it sounds all gravelly, now his voice is coming out as like gurgles and like belches, and like this guttural gargles. And when put together, while it does sound like, like a human drowning in a way, there's a rhythm to it that makes it sound like a language. I don't know who speaks Aquan here, but if you don't, that's all you hear. But he tells it. Now he doesn't get to go on my go, right, Lou? Because I summoned him the normal way instead of as a standard action. So that means he doesn't get to go on this go.
No, your
round action already took place.
Your casting
before
finish,
the combat started.
Your casting finish. He comes
so
into.
you gotta go.
So they both get a turn. Yeah.
Both get. All right, sweet.
Yeah, you both get a turn.
All right, so his orders to him, Lou, was for him to go around this corner and to tell me what he sees.
Actually, doesn't even need to. He doesn't even need to. He sees. Corner. He sees it sees the freaking this Kenku.
That's right.
There, yeah. Doesn't even need to move.
It has blind sense.
He's got line. He's got line of sight.
That's dope.
Line of sight right there.
All right. So when it tells me what it is, describes it to me, then I could do I need to roll like something to try and see if I can figure out what it's describing to me? Like, is there an innuendo I gotta roll, or is the description it give enough? There's an intelligence of 9 and a wisdom of 10.
The description it gives is enough.
Okay.
So
then
with your knowledge,
I'll roll my
Didn't you roll one already?
Yeah, okay. I did. I just
want
to let you know that.
Yeah, we'll just take the one. Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll take that. That roll.
You got it. You got 27.
Well, this was easy for your character because these they're a humanoid race known as Kenku, and the Kenku a lot of them do tend to stick into the Underdark, which was one of the reasons your character. Well, they're not aberrations, they're humanoids, but because of your studies with of aberrations, and many of them tend to be from the Underdark. Stories and mentions, and some research on the Kenku race that did come up, and you easily recalled it with your vast intelligence. The Kenku. I will give you some information on Kenku. Because my shit is fucking. They are a race of flightless avian humanoids. They're known to be. They tend to be selfish and secretive in nature. Often known to be engaged in plots that involve acquiring wealth or power. They operate in small gangs. They actually can be found.
They sound like they belong in Cash Inc.
A Kenku in their team would be fitting. If you were to encountering them above in the upper world, out of the Underdark, they do live in large human cities. So there's definitely some in places like Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. Most of them are southern Faerun, and they are known to take up work as spies, assassins, or thieves. Stories go, they evolved from despite being avian, they do not have wings. They do not have wings, and they do not have the capacity for flight, unlike many other bird races. They have arms in place of wings and bird-like talons for hands and feet. Their bird-like features have black and beady eyes, a long dark-hued beak. Although your characters realize that that's not the case with these Kenku. It seems a lot of their coloring is gone, or very pale, a little grayish. Their head and torso are covered with soft feathers, and they immediately that comes to mind is they obviously resemble ravens. They usually typically stand around 5 feet, and by habit they're secretive, they're self-seeking, and they're cunning. Normally they tend to adopt pretty neutral views and behaviors, although there are plenty that are evil in alignment. But there are, very uncommon, but there are Kenku who have taken up causes that are good in nature. But for the most part, they're pretty opportunistic and are known to commit illegal or immoral acts. And they work surprisingly well together and with any allies that they are with. They are most dangerous. They are actually most dangerous in a battle when aided or when flanking which also helps them out to be pretty good sneaks and assassins. Which obviously, as your characters can see, although Adler's the one that has this information, but if Adler was able to see if he was able to see the Kenku's positions, he'll quickly take note of what they're attempting to do, which is to flank as many people as possible and take advantage of the terrain, the home terrain. Since they know where all the secret doors are at and how to get around this place a lot easier than your characters. They've got the upper hand when it comes to maneuvering around this place. Just like the Grimlocks had an upper hand maneuvering about. The environment's been fucking your characters over lately. So. Typically they're vicious in a fight. But are still, some of them are some of them are also cowardly in nature. They often use saps, short swords, short bows, sometimes clubs, daggers, slings. But they live in close-knit gangs, family groups, or clans, which they tend to commonly call, flocks. And these flocks tend to be distrusting of outsiders, even sometimes of other Kenku. And there you have it for your 28. I mean, I could read a bunch more, but I'm reading what's important to the battle at the moment.
All right. So Adler, he looks over at Lucian, and he goes, "Sorry, but I don't know how far where the others are, so I'm gonna have to yell." And then he cups his hands around his mouth, and he yells out,
"Ooh!" I didn't mean to do that.
I was like, where'd the 3 come from?
That was ass. I was trying to close the window.
So he yells out, splash.
Oh, wow.
No, wait.
That man said an automatic.
Wrong language.
He said
Davey just told me that we're facing Kinku. He's screaming this out. I don't know where you guys are, but watch your backs. The Kinku are knavish, flightless bird men, and they love to stab you in the back, and they're really good at it. And then, as he finishes that, he points down the hall to where Lucian is, and Lucian, you can see him narrow his eyes as he concentrates, and as he points the space right down. Do I have line of sight down here? I think I do. I just don't have line of effect. Yeah, I do. So he points to down here, and right in this space. Damn, I should summon the Viltrax because they could go through the walls, and then they'd be able to check to see if they're hiding inside of a hidden space in there. That actually be really smart.
Thinking.
Mm.
Now he's thinking, folks. Thinking.
Yeah, I think he'll do that. All right, so he summons a Vilstrax.
Is this casting or spell-like ability?
This is spell-like ability.
Okay.
The Davy Jones was summoned with my casting.
Yeah, no, that one I knew. Keep track of the rounds because that's a 4-round duration. So I need to know when Davy's going to vanish if he doesn't get killed before that.
All right. And the Vilstrax, I believe, that's level 1, and I'm using Summon Monster 2 for it, so I should get 1d3, right?
Yep. So wait.
So
you're using Summon Monster 2 to get 1d3.
And the boy got a what? Oops, I should put roll in front of that. Dirt. Come to Papa. God damn it.
Right. What was it? A what?
Boys into the Wilson?
Yeah.
No.
So when the Vilstrax appears, his voice changes from Aquan to like that guttural, grindy sound that you guys recognize as Tyrion. He tells the Viltrax to follow Roth. Actually, no. He tells the Vilstrax to go into this wall and check to see if there's anything hidden in there. And he yells out, "You guys recognize the tunnel thug. It's ironic because his tunnel's down here. But whatever you do, don't attack him. He's gonna go into the walls and see if there's any secret, like, hidden spaces in there for the Kenku to hide. Because I heard sliding stone before. If he doesn't find any, he'll just tell Raw and help Raw fight."
I mean, they.
Good idea.
Sophie screams back. Thanks for the great information, Mr. Varn.
And Mr. Davy Jones can move out 5, 10. Attack this Kenku.
They merge with Earth like a meld with stone. That's all they can really do when it comes to stone stuff. They just merge with it. They step into like stone that's about their size and hide out in it. They can't like move through stone.
This sounds crazy. Oh, they can't move through stone.
Yeah.
They just hide in stone.
Yeah.
So it's like.
It's like, yeah, it says right there. It's like a meld of.
They're weird.
It's like a meld with stone spell.
Crazy.
It's basically a little pocket for them to hide. So they can do ambushes pretty much.
They like to chill inside walls.
Meld the body in position.
So you can only basically you can only use it for ambushes.
While in the stone, they remain in contact, however tenuous, with the face of the stone. They remain aware of the passage of time and can. And you can cast spells on yourself while hiding in the stone. Nothing that goes on outside the stone can be seen, but they can still hear what happens around them. Minor physical damage to the stone won't harm them, but partial destruction will expel them, dealing damage. And at any time, they'll be able to step out of the stone through the surface that they entered. So yeah, that's really what these creatures do. They'll merge with stone, chill, hide in it, and then they come out and they ambush people. That's why they're called tunnel thugs.
True. Okay. So instead of summoning that, I will go on my original idea. He summons Seymour the Suffering.
He said Seymour the Suffering, which is the...
It's the alien Leshy Gord.
Oh, the Leashy Gord.
He speaks to Seymour.
Do I have that one?
He speaks to Seymour. I can post it for you. Sweet. So he speaks to Seymour instead of him speaking in Terran. It was more or less like a not really Elven, but there's something about the sound of the words that's very melodic and it's almost like very very tinkery like bells. It's Sylvan pretty much, and he tells Aleshi to follow Rolf's orders. It'll be able to understand Rolf, but it won't be able to talk to Rolf unless Rolf could speak plant speech or Sylvan or Druidic.
These things. Oh yeah, they do.
But it's gonna help you fight pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
You can speak both of those languages.
Oh, okay. So
I can speak Sylvan.
Yes.
So if you could speak Sylvan, he tells us to follow your orders, and so you see it turn around to you, and the pod on the top of it where those two antennas are nods to you.
Why is that creature eating a gift Yankee?
He said a gift Yankee.
Because it's hungry, man. Why do you have a problem with my creatures eating is the real issue.
Always eating something, man.
Yeah, always
A
eating
humanoid. Have they eat a demon or fiend? That's a Bilo be like, yay! She hates
so Luna, you have control over it, and it has actions.
Shit.
Well, then it's just
Do with
gonna.
it as you will,
Yeah,
my
say
friend.
I'll have it. It'll just delay until Luna's turn, pretty much. They won't take any actions until her turn.
Okay.
The Kenkus take their turns.
Kenku.
All right, so these Kenkus.
Remember, Sophia said a dialogue. I mean, they could choose to ignore her, but.
This shit can speak with plants. That's actually pretty good.
Both these
Kenkus ask plants
Kenkus.
questions and shit like.
Both these
Speak with plants.
Kenkus.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's different.
Use their
I'm used to
crossbows.
speak with animals and undead, but
For
speak with plants.
real.
That's a new one.
A tree saw you commit that crime. I'll have a snitch on you right quick.
Tree hugger extraordinaire.
Be like, I don't know what happened. Adler be like, let's ask this flower right here. He's be like, what? Let's ask the flower. Summon Seymour. Hey Seymour, say what that flower says. It's still something. Or 19. Jeez.
You need to create another summon named Flanagan, so they could be Seymour and Flanagan.
That missed. That still missed Mockdraw, I'm pretty sure.
The 19 still? That's crazy. Yo, Buck pet this, yo. That's this guy.
Armor class 20.
Doesn't get hit, man.
Oh wait, 23?
You need a 20 to hit Mockdraw, man.
23, but I think he put Falcon on it though. Falcon, does that raise the dex? Falcon raises perception. Okay, so Mockdraw's armor class is 23, correct? Oh, why I keep thinking it's 20. Why did I think it was 25? In that case, the 23 is a successful hit.
Oh shit, Seaboy has a sneak attack.
Yo, what can't this thing
Oh, I gotta see if it's a critical
Yo,
threat.
he can do a lot, yo.
Critical. Those crossbows have 19 to 20 on a crit. Oh, 1. Okay, not a critical threat. Only 1 point of damage.
disrespectful?
So they both 2 crossbow bolts come out. One just bounces off her armor.
Sacrifice in his mouth too. Son.
The other one went into the armor and pinched into her skin somewhat. After that,
They drew first blood, so it's all out now.
They move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one moves here. Oops. And this one moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's those 2. This one by the Grindylow doesn't move, but not because it chose to, but because there's this creature in its way, and it looks at it.
Wait a second. How come my Grindylow didn't get the attacks that I was supposed to get, me?
Oh, you didn't tell me.
You moved over there and attacked. Yeah,
Well,
I moved
have an
Seymour
attack.
over there, and I was like, Seymour moves over there and attacks.
I'm like, what the?
What about Davy Jones? Is he
That's
attacking?
Seymour. I mean, Davy Jones is one. I mean,
Okay,
Seymour is
Grindylow.
under Luna's control.
Okay, is that 15 feet? That was 15 feet. Okay. All right. Well, Grindylow stats is attack is plus 0 to is it?
His name is Davy
Plus
Jones.
2 to hit. Bite plus 2.
Grindylow. Get him, Davy.
Oh, that's
Get
right.
him, Davy. I think he has a trip too. Damn, Davy.
Reach out to. Oh no,
He
no.
has a trip for as a swift action.
Oh, got swift action
Yeah.
too? Oh shit.
Davy's no joke, man.
Yeah, swift action. These constantly reach out to trip. During the green layout, it can make a single trip attack against that gets a +4 ratio bonus in trip attacks. So it's plus what? Why did it have it in its stats then? So then it should have a +4 to fucking what's its size? Small size. +1 from strength. Now it's got weapon finesse. So +2 from strength, +3. Oh, okay, well its combat maneuver bonus should be what's its base attack? It's +3. +3 combat maneuver bonus, +7 to the combat maneuver. Would you 2 plus? That was for the trip. So 2 plus 7. The 9 was not a successful trip, although it can still make the bite attack.
A 9? I didn't roll a 9.
The total was 9.
I rolled a. You said I get.
I know.
You said a roll an extra. You said a roll for an attack.
Oh, the attack. Okay, so the attack missed. Roll 1d20 plus the bite missed, but roll the trip, I guess. Well, I'm assuming. Okay.
All right.
It
So
probably should have been the other
7.
around. The trip probably should have came first.
Yeah, the trip should have came first because it's a swift action, and the standard action was supposed to be.
Then if they get knocked down, then it would bite. So then 2 plus 7 equals 9.
Right, but the trip went first, and the bite would have.
So then now do the bite. +2.
Oh no! Oh. Well, let's add a +2 to that instead of +7. So it's 19.
So 19. The 19. It goes to bite, but just as it was about to clamp over, there was like a spark of magic that kind of like made it like it didn't damage the Davy, but it freaking like it flinched away as if something deflected its attack.
So Davy yells out to Adler, and Aquan tells him that these that they have some sort, these Kenku have some sort of magic shielding. So Adler yells out, "They're magically shielded, guys. It's gonna be harder to hit them."
Roger that.
Let's see.
And Adler moves here.
Ophelia, what is...
Then I'm done.
Ophelia, what is your combat maneuver defense?
Hold on.
That boy trying to put the moves on you.
19, I think, right? Because armor doesn't count, right?
No. It should be on your character sheet, the total bonus.
Shield of Faith doesn't increase.
Yeah, it does. Shield of Faith
right?
puts
I
it
don't
up there
think so,
too.
right?
Deflection bonuses count. So you're seeing...
Deflection bonuses count?
Yeah,
so I guess it'll be
so
21 then?
Yeah, 21.
21, yeah.
He's trying to flip over you or something.
Yeah, or probably acrobatics. Who's the one moving though? This one or the one in the north?
The one right around the corner from you.
Because the one in the north does anything hostile?
The other one in the north...
If this one does anything hostile, it triggers my ready action.
Yeah. Ooh. So the one that you were readying for doesn't move, but not because it chose to, but because there's a freaking but because there's a fucking alien tentacle creature in front of it, which it looks at and like is surprised and shocked and mortified at the but it just takes its club and it swings at it.
That triggers my ready action then, if it attacked it.
Alright, roll your attack.
I'm surprised they didn't come after Mokja. Man.
Who? They shot at Mokja. They only took 1 point of damage off. It dodges the attack.
Yeah,
no,
so
actually no.
missed.
Yeah, actually yeah, it dodges the attack, and the javelin ends up hitting the wall. Oh, I gotta change your initiative. This Kenku comes around the corner, slides across the ground, slides.
Breath. Oh man, Adler wasn't kidding.
This one runs around the corner, slides on the ground past you. Gets over here, readies an action.
I guess no.
For this one to come around the corner. Yeah, no, yeah, past its acrobatics to go past you.
Like flank, sneak attack. Bring it on.
This one rushes in, and now they are both flanking, which kicks in that one's ready to action. But I also got.
Does this one trigger at AOO or did it acrobatic?
It doesn't trigger because it was around the corner. It had cover from that square. So.
Oh damn it! Run.
Oh. But that was the one on the Grindy Lao.
Damn, was that?
That wasn't on you.
Was that a 20? Was that a 20
that was on
for?
That was against
I
his.
was about to say, I'm like, damn, 20 on a freaking sneak attack. That's not good.
Yeah, you don't want that. No, that was for the Grindy Lao. We're gonna.
That's what I want.
Davey.
I want.
It went from a 20 to a 1. All right, so it just dealt normal damage to it with the club. So 1d6.
And that's someone is doing his job.
1d6
taking
damage.
that, absorbing that damage.
Actually, the alien creatures have there's a 20. They have a 25% ignoring a crit.
Oh shit! These aliens are very hardy.
Didn't knock the creature out of back out of existence. It's disabled though. So Davy's still in.
Which one is that?
Davy's still in action for now.
Davy's still in the fight. Yeah.
And now I'm gonna roll for these two Kenkus who receive not +2 but +4 to their attack for flanking.
Ooh, they got +4 to attack.
They got +4 to. They get a +4
right?
extra bonus to flanking instead of +2.
Woo. Glad you drank that potion. +4 to attack. No. Bring it on! Come on.
Wow.
Shit. These motherfuckers are not
that probably
playing
it. Their AC right now is at 26.
20 what?
They're not playing around. Sneak attack damage, double sneak attack. They got +4 to flanking, so they must have some feet or something.
What's your feet at? What's your AC at?
Her AC 26. She got the heavy wooden shield out.
Oh, she took the shield out.
Brings it up to
26.
Yeah, shield. Yeah, heavy shield.
She ain't
messing around either.
Well, in that case, I thought her AC was lower than that. They both miss.
He's in defense mode.
They both miss. Your shield.
Like I said, bring it on.
Your shield.
Yeah. Well, not for defense.
Nah, just the shield. Well, she's wearing the new armor, and then she chose to put the shield on for this fight, and then she got a shield of faith potion on.
Drank the potion of shield of
faith. They're doing all these like I said, they're doing some fucking crazy rogue-like shit right now. As he came around the corner and slid down on the floor past her, got up, and then the other one came around the corner and they both struck at the same time. You raised your shield up. You raised your shield up and you blocked the attack to your right, and then to your left you bring as for the one to your left, it goes to hit your leg, but it glances like right off the armor that's covering your leg. It like glances right off of it, and like you feel like a jolt, but there's no damage. Like it didn't hurt or anything. Your armor protected you from that. But one was going for your kneecap, the other one was going straight for your neck, and both of them missed. They look like those attacks would have been pretty deadly had they connected.
They're going for the juggler, man. They're trying to get that one-shot kill.
Good shit. I like it.
And that just leaves this one Kenku down here.
And that's without full defense. Okay.
Oh yeah, full defense. She'll go up to 28, I guess.
That leaves this one Kenku.
Or fighting defensively.
Moves up.
28.
One.
Right? No, 28. 28. No, it's only +2. Oh
four.
No, full defense is +4. You're right. That'll be 30. But then she cannot attack.
Although, hold on, let me read this real quick because I want to make sure.
Luna?
Oh, Luna's in trouble. Luna's in trouble.
Over there?
Why are you over there, Luna?
Over there?
For real? Why aren't you like where Roth and Lucian is at? Why are you all the way up there? I know you had enough movement.
Here, last round.
It doesn't matter. You can move past Roth. Look what Adler did. He moved past Lucian. That's an ally.
There's no difficult terrain.
Yeah, you could have gone past Roth. I ain't even noticed you was still all the way over there.
That's a whole opening.
Yeah, you could have been over here, right? Like
Damage. about to take damage. You about to learn the lesson of being squishy.
hold on. It moves.
And these are freaking
It's still
rogues,
holding. It's
man.
holding.
These
It's
are
holding.
rogues.
Yeah. It's holding a crossbow.
AKA.
Holding a crossbow. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It moves here actually, which confuses her a bit until like it stops at this wall. And when it does that, it didn't even it you don't know what it did, but it just by standing near that wall, it turns to Luna with the crossbow in hand and goes to aim to shoot her, and at the same time, the wall behind it slides open, and it starts to yell out in the Kenku tongue, which consists of cause and similar to like a humanoid, similar to a raven, but it's got some like it sounds like there's some words mixed in there as well, but it's loud enough to warn whoever was on the other side.
Every encounter we had, everybody's just gonna come here. Good. So we can just do a major battle here and get it over with. Happened with the last battle. Happened with the first battle.
We just
free
did
for all.
this.
This is the always getting ambushed and surrounded party.
Man, for real.
It's fun though. I love it.
One more thing.
We just.
I mean, this is what we get for going into their fucking goddamn like territory.
There's only so many spells.
Holy crap! Look to the right, guys. Look,
We're in their house.
That's a squadron. Look over here, guys.
My God! Come on!
You're like, yo,
I gotta move.
Damn, that would put them at the top. That would put them at the top of the round too. Luna sees that, and she sees a ton of movement in there, as like a squad of these motherfuckers start making their move, and then he takes his shot at Luna.
At a -2.
Okay.
This guy gets extra move actions. Goddamn.
I know, right? Didn't he use a standard to hit that button?
Moved. Then use a move action to open the door.
Yeah.
I will describe it mechanically like this. When he moved there to that spot,
that's all right. You don't gotta do that.
It was a free action to get that door open.
Yeah.
Although I'll leave it a mystery as to why until the characters.
Nah.
Haste.
There's a reason why it was.
Unless somebody got speak with dead birds.
Some questioning would definitely help. I'll tell you that. But until then,
I bet if Roth gives me that anime dead fucking scroll, we wouldn't have this problem.
He said anime dead scroll. So it's got. So I rolled a 14 minus 2 from the. So, and then, what's her armor class? Oh, you never buffed yourself.
No, I didn't get a chance to. What?
You had a chance to. You just
don't say it. I just enjoy it.
Soon as Lucian picked the lock, you had a chance to freaking buff yourself.
I'm about to say. I'm gonna send you to wizard school, Luna.
What did you expect? You expect them to come with you with some hot towels and some bed and breakfast? Like what the fuck? This guy was expecting a bed and breakfast in this place. Like finally we can relax.
I thought this was fucking Holiday Inn or some shit. This is fucking a Motel 6 right now. This is bullshit.
Well,
I get my hot breakfast and get mugged at the same time.
You got a scroll invisibility? Use a scroll invisibility.
She
does? I have major.
Damn, I forgot she had that.
I'm gonna put that on next round. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you're gonna need to, because that crossbow bolt sticking out of your left nipple like a fucking.
Crazy. That's crazy.
You're lucky he doesn't have precision damage on that sneak attack.
Yeah, I gotta move.
No, she's lucky it wasn't. Well, she's
that.
lucky she acted already this fucking round, because that would have been flat-footed.
Yeah, she's not flat-footed.
She's not
That would have been
flat-footed.
precision
That would have
damage
been
right there.
that would have been
Sneak
another that would have been some sneak attack damage after. Yeah.
Yeah, that would not look good.
I would have been dead. That would have been crazy.
Really hurt. Really.
Nah, it
hurt,
wouldn't have
but not
killed you.
dead,
You'd have been it wouldn't have killed you, but you'd have been pretty hurt. You would have not been able to take another sneak
Pretty
attack
hurt,
hit
yeah.
after that. I'll tell you that. But yeah.
Chronomancer.
That looks like a. Looks like a. Okay, so I gotta separate these Kenkus from the rest. I'm gonna have to figure that out because these came in at the. These are coming in at the top of this initiative, since they're new. They're new to the fight. You gotta start them at the top of the initiative.
Oh, like Cancun.
Aren't they considered surprise though?
No, they're not gonna get a surprise round. They're just gonna be.
No, I mean, aren't they surprised because they don't know what's going on?
No, I wouldn't be surprised. It would be they would actually no, it's not a surprise round. Not a surprise round. Because it's not like they got ambushed. The door opened and they looked over and they hear the screaming, so it's like, oh, we better jump into action.
Got it.
Honestly, it was as if like they've been waiting for like action. Almost as if like they've been here.
Yeah, it looked like they were bored.
Right. Like they had nothing better to do.
It looked like a military unit, like whoa, like a squad of like 6 people there, like just ready to go.
It feels that way to Sophia. It feels that way to Sophia, but not because they have like training as soldiers, but because they're
Oh no,
because
Sophia
she
doesn't
realizes
know nobody's over there.
She realizes
Sophia doesn't know any of that stuff.
realizes. Well, no, I know that. I'm saying that the way that they're fighting her right now, yeah, they're using a lot of like they're fighting her with like cunning and teamwork. It's like a mix of the teamwork mixed with their cunning.
Impressive. Pretty.
Undead.
Oh, I know. I can put. I don't know.
Undead.
I'll put
All right, guys. I will see you guys next week, man.
Yeah, man. I'm out.
All right, brother.
Good night, fellas.
All right. Yeah, it's a good stopping point anyway.
Yeah, there's too many heads in here to continue. We taking those turns until 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna put dots on. I'm gonna put the pink. The pink dot will work. These pink dot ones are gonna be the ones that are initiative 16. I mean, they go right after the ones that are initiative 3 anyway, but I want to keep these two groups separate. But all right.
All right, Lou.
We just got here. We just got here. God damn. I gotta blow through spells.
I'd be doing all this shit
what,
a
Luna?
lot faster.
Remember
my
that
fucking
Luna.
roll 20 is so laggy.
So you don't forget for next session, because we might forget. So it's up to you.
But yeah, I
to
ordered
remember.
that
This creature here, remember, it's under Luna's command. So you can have this creature
Which
move right
has
to
a
the
better
right,
fucking-
if anything. When it's your
has
go.
a better processor, has a better fucking
Yeah. Well, that's true. You can move here, let's say.
better graphics
Let's say.
card.
Well, I didn't mean to move your character. Like you can move over here.
It
and
slows
then
down
that one
the
could go over here.
more
So
the
so
more
Black
people
Black
I have
can kill
in
this
World
and then she
20.
could,
Like now that both Matts left, like now everything's like running faster all of a sudden. Before my shit was lagging. Still kind of lagging like a little bit, but hopefully that new
You said wasn't half bad. That's not a bad computer.
that new laptop.
That computer
though,
can
I
roll
can't wait.
Baldur's Gate though. Actually, I can run Baldur's Gate though.
Oh, the one that I posted.
Well,
Yeah, that's the one that I got.
Baldur's Gate.
I gave it a it started with 256, but I gave it a 512 gig because I need to put some shit. I want to be able to transfer my fucking my PDFs and some other shit onto them. I was like 256 too low. I need a 512. I thought about getting a terabyte, but I was like, I'm good with 512. I don't really put a ton of shit on my my laptop, but I need at least.
Yeah, if you're not there to play video games, then you don't need a terabyte.
Right. Yeah. It'll fucking. I'm also considering when I get it in. I'm also considering fucking getting Baldur's Gate 3 so I can fucking play with you guys.
If that's the case, you just need a external hard drive. Just get that instead.
Just put it on the external. Okay.
I think Baldur's Gate's like 133 gigabytes.
I have like three. I have like three. I have like three externals, so I'll use one of them for Baldur's Gate then.
You hear me?
What happened?
Baldur's Gate has a recommendation of 150 gigabytes.
GG guys, have a good night.
I got like two. I got. Alright, have a good night. Alright. Well, both my I have two externals that are 1 terabyte, so it'll put it on there pretty easily. I mean, does it run? I mean, I'm assuming it runs.
I've never run a.
Me neither. I've never run a PC game off from external.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even want to do that, but okay, I mean, I'm sure it can work.
I don't see why it wouldn't,
Yeah, because you could do it with the. It works with the. I mean, I guess so too, because it works with the PlayStation games. The same way. I play most of my PlayStation games are on an external.
Oh, okay. So if you don't have any issues there, I guess maybe it'll
Yeah,
be the same.
they run just fine. I mean, I'm assuming it's the same with like a desktop and a laptop. I mean, that's all a PS5 really is just a giant fucking gaming computer.
Oh shit. I mean, that is so true. But alright, brother.
But yeah, but I gotta wait. I still gotta wait a few weeks for it to come. I think it's a couple of weeks before it comes in, and then.
Really?
Yeah,
Weeks? Ugh.
Yeah.
Did you buy from the web?
I bought it from them because I have because of the discount that I got. I have my job is signed up. My employer signed up with it's called Tickets at Work, but it's like a whole bunch of different discounts you can get. Like I can get movie tickets. I can get platinum VIP passes at the theater for like $8.25 a ticket that I could use for any fucking theater there except for IMAX. But yeah, like when I take my family of 7 to the theater, it would have been like $116 just for the tickets. But because I used the discount from my job, it's like $60. Yeah. It's like 60. It was like cut in half, basically.
It's like half.
$115. My God.
Right. I was like,
you got a big family.
Fuck that. No wonder people want to stay home and just stream this shit. But
yeah, basically.
So like, there's other I could get Six Flags tickets at a discount on that site. Like, just show me and HP Pavilion. I like to get HP. I've had 2 HP laptops and they've been great for me for years, both of them. So like. Now I'm biased for like Hewlett Packard fucking laptops,
right?
Because the last 2 have been so
They're
great.
Not bad laptops. I have a HP fucking monitor right now, and it runs pretty good.
Oh yeah, This one here is a HP Pavilion. Yeah. I think HP Pavilion was on there. They were like, "Oh, use your tickets at work thing if you through your employer," and that shit gave me like a fucking. It gave me a pretty nice discount. I think it was originally like almost $1,000. Well, they already had a discount on top of that, but then my job gave me even more of a discount, so I ended up getting with just the base without adding the shit that I added to. I only added a couple of things to it, like the bigger hard drive. And what's the other thing I did to it? I forgot. Damn, I forgot what the second thing I did to it was. But it so it was like I think it would have originally been like I think 1,000, but it dropped to like 700. I saved like $394 basically.
Soon enough, Lewis, you're gonna get a desktop and you're gonna see.
I know. One day. Actually, I got we got a buddy, Swartz. I've talked to Swartz not too long ago. Told him, depending on my financial situation, whether depending on what we get back from returns. Yeah, he told me he would. He just, he told me just tell me. He was basically like, just tell me what the specs that you want, like what you really want it to get done, and he's like, I'll have it built for you. I'll tell you how much it is, and I'll have it built. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Easy peasy.
So when I'm ready for the desktop, I know who to go to. Talk to what?
Yeah, that's for sure.
$1,200 is a good starting point. Mine was 1,000. It's a good starting point. The price of graphics cards have gone down a lot. It's still not great, but it's gone down a lot.
Finally, right? So, yeah, I've been hearing news about that. Shit.
Bro, I fucking bought one during the hike.
Ooh.
My graphics
I bought a
$800.
cheap 580.
Yours was 800. God,
that was
500.
My graphics card alone is 800. That shit is more expensive than my PS5. That's why I was saying
insane.
Like, you got a PlayStation 5,
Damn.
you're in good. That's already $600. Good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But I should get some life out of it. It's a 1080. What am I talking about? 3080.
I have a 6600 AMD, and that ran me $500. And I don't need to upgrade that for at least a year.
I get some good.
He said a year.
Out of my PCs.
He said a year. A year. I can't do that. That's what I'm saying. I need a year. I'm over here
talking to Lewis. Has been, yeah. You know, he's like a year.
I'm sitting here like
I better rest of my life.
I'm sitting here like a year. If I'm gonna spend like oh my, if I'm gonna spend that much on a graphics card, that shit better last me at least 3. He said a year.
Well, mine's will get it, but like I'm a
You'll probably get more out of it.
Yeah, I'm a graphics snob, so like I'm not the person to go to.
That's okay.
Like I want that 60 FPS 4K. I want that.
You want 4K and all that?
I can't buy I'm going to buy a laptop, a monitor to get.
You're like
4K,
okay.
Right
you're like those Apple nuts that are like they get Apple 12 and then 13 comes out 6 months later. Like I'm getting the 13.
Bro,
it's like it's like damn. It's like you just got the 12. It's like you didn't even finish paying off the 12. You're trying to get 13.
Apple is such a highway robbery. It makes me so mad.
I still got an 8 plus. I still have an 8 plus.
Oh wow.
I mean,
you buy a 60.
I got 7 years out of my last PC.
If you got a 68 XZ,
and it was good when I stopped using it. When I built this one, I didn't need to upgrade. I just did it because I was just I was like, all right, time to buy new shit. It was just weird. I was just in a space, but I could have still.
Yeah, that's true. You were in a space where you,
it's right there on the fucking floor.
Space where
I think that
7 years.
Yeah.
The big thing to consider when you like upgrade a PC is that most games are not building it for the highest end graphics card. They're just
at least the games I was playing. The games I was playing was like every game I was playing, I was putting on max settings. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
I wish I could do shit. That'd be nice.
I can't wait to see what Lewis looks like with a computer that's like more up to date.
Man, this motherfucker gonna be unstoppable.
My man's gonna be like, let's get What the fuck is it called? Let's get Tailspire, bro.
Bro, can you? Yo, I will buy it. I will buy that shit.
Anybody got an optical VR? Y'all want to play D&D in VR? Y'all want to go to the table? You know what I mean? Like that's that's the next step. Lou's been bullshitting, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, people sitting here spending this kind of money on graphics cards. You know damn well we should all have VR headset right now. Fucking literally touching the fucking dice ourselves. Fuck digidice. Roll this shit right now, bro.
He's let me roll it through VR. Oh shit.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Augmented reality, playing at the table, son.
I've seen that. I've seen somebody build like a VR thing like that where they.
It's out already. It's out.
Oh, that's right.
We talked about it. It's on Steam. We just no one used it yet.
That's crazy.
But I'm telling you, that's the next step. If you get a good computer that can actually run shit, I'm almost certain
I want him to run a campaign through Tailspire. That's what I want.
Tailspire. I ain't even heard of that. I gotta look that shit up. Tailspire.
That shit, bro. That shit is godlike. That shit is deep.
It feels like the next level. But anyway. I'm gonna see you guys next week.
All right. Good night, guys.
Tuesday.
Good night, homies.
All right. Good night.
Tuesday. Yeah, bro.
Okay. Well, my stream turned out better today than it did Tuesday. Tuesday stream, I had to fucking delete. That shit was lagging like a motherfucker. I got quite a number of viewers on here. The fuck? Oh, I don't know how many of these are fucking bots. To anybody watching, thank you for watching. I have 2 sessions a week, one in Pathfinder and one for Dungeons and Dragons. So the next session for Rise of the Rune Lords Pathfinder, that's going to be around the same time. And that'll be the Pathfinder group. Don't know how well it's gonna stream because it was sucking last Tuesday and I had to delete the videos. That's how bad it was. You could hear us, but you couldn't really see. Everything was lagging terribly. So anyway, I think my wife is watching. Are you watching me talk to myself, babe? Yeah, Ginger Lover too. I see you. Giant Wreck Guy, my #1 fan. My #1 fan. Yeah, we need to meet sometime, cause I'm pretty sure I remember you saying you lived around the Tower Grove area in St. Louis. Unless that was another viewer. I'm pretty sure it was you though. Baby Lily. Who else? I know some of these are bots, the same bots I always get, like freaking 01 Ella, 8 HVD, I don't even know. Anthony or 97I. Commander Root, I know is a bot. I got all these bots. Samskio? VL Mercy. Okay, I don't think you're a bot. I don't think you are. Okay. Anyway, if you all got any questions, you can ask. I'm stick around for any questions. But if not, I'm going to log off in about a couple of minutes. Call it a night. And I will resume Tuesday at 9:30 Central. Although I say 9:30 Central Time PM, but then by the time everybody shows up, we start playing. It's usually more closer to 10, but I'll start the stream at 9:30. So we're probably gonna be bullshitting for like 20 minutes before we actually play, because we're trying to get because not everybody shows up exactly at 9:30. I would like for them to, but they tend to show up between 9:30 and 10. I say 9:30 because if I say 10, they'll show up at 10:30. That's how some people are, I guess. Anyway, I would have moved this battle a lot faster had my shit not been lagging, but when my new laptop comes in, we will see if I lag or not. I mean, I shouldn't. It's a lot better than this. This thing is 10 years old. 10-year-old laptop. Alright, well then, in that case, till Tuesday, good night.